That's what it is. Episode 8.
Hey, we're
8 is great.
recording. What's
Just
going
like
on, y'all? This is episode 8 of the Breaking Structure podcast with broken traditions and unstructured conversations. And
sir.
Special guest.
Oh God.
You like
Is that your team uniform every time you on a podcast? You gotta wear NYC.
Listen, first of all, I tried to change my sweater. I said last time I was on live with him, I had on this sweater, and he goes, "Make it your uniform." So then I was like, "Well, we could both be perpetrating." So New York and
Atlanta.
Assholes. I mean, Atlanta. Okay.
But for starters, I have limited inventory over here in sweatshirts. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably keep you naked.
What?
No, I'm saving myself till marriage. You didn't know that?
I don't believe that. I have no personal knowledge of what you do with your body, but I personally don't believe that. Nah.
Yes. So we actually did a thing. You ready?
Yeah, y'all be doing the thing. That's what I said.
No.
Okay, what thing did y'all do? You ate pizza?
Yes. Okay. I'm not hijacking y'all.
Oh, nah, you good. Let her explain how she think Ramos is. So Ramos is a pizza in Long Island that people love, especially from Freeport.
Yeah.
People,
it's not as good as it used to be, though.
Yeah, but people are diehard Ramos fans from New York.
Yeah.
So when I came back from New York, I bought a pie pizza back for her to try because she always want to try New York pizza. Never been to New York.
You want in the stove? That's important.
Yeah, it's in the stove. Did it at 400 degrees, so it felt kind of authentic. And you can explain how
it was. Okay, so it was really good. I added my cheese and pepper, and I dipped it in some ranch because that's how I eat my pizza. And I said, first of all, it's not better than Papa John's. And the comparison was...
You
ready for this?
No, but go ahead.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like the pizza you get from Chuck E. Cheese.
I know what the pizza you get from you.
That's what it tastes like.
You got to go get your taste buds checked out. Too much hot sauce. You must have killed something in there. I don't know. It ain't.
That's what it was good though, but it was
greasy.
It was not that greasy though, because I feel like it was frozen in the oven, so some of that grease was like removed. But
yes, you compared it to Chuck E. Cheese.
It is what it is. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hijack the call. I just wanted to do a grand premiere because they had me in the kitchen slaving for them today.
Having what now?
I said they had me slaving in the kitchen today.
Oh, slaving in the kitchen?
Yeah. It's usually what women call it when we have to cook.
That's a misrepresentation of the word, but okay.
I'm just kidding.
So I can't use the N word.
You can use whatever word you want to use. I said I don't use.
I was going to say she's a house person.
Oh, I'm a house person. Do you see my color? Do you see? No, I'm dark. I'm like one of the darker shades of brown.
So why they let you in the kitchen? Oh, you an Aunt Jemima?
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I was probably birthing babies.
We talk about that too because so we go to the supermarket get some food, and Jamari talking about get some what is it called, the Pearl Mining Company syrup.
Oh yeah, I had a situation with that earlier this week too.
What was the situation you had? I just didn't want to buy it because it's not Aunt Jemima no more.
I didn't who asked for that. First of all,
that's what I said.
Somebody we both know, whose name should not be spoken, was looking for cornmeal. Aunt Jemima cornmeal. Couldn't, they didn't have it. I'm like, they don't make it no more. It's called Pearl Milling now. Just assumed it was just done with. Like, they don't do it no more. And I'm just like, yo, nobody, you know what I'm saying? Grandma don't know that there ain't no more Aunt Jemima. Grandma ain't know that we supposed to be offended by Aunt Jemima. Who was that for?
Maybe they're selling it on the black market.
What, Angel Mama?
Yeah.
Now, what about Uncle Ben? Is they changing that up?
Yeah, they did. I
They
think they
did?
did. I believe
No.
so. They did. When Dave Chappelle hosted Saturday Night Live, they did a whole skit on it. How they
Uncle
was
Ben is
firing all them
not
people.
black?
Uncle Ben is black.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they need to change that?
The same reason
They
they
don't
changed.
want him to be black. Somehow, taking black faces off the product is for the
has
betterment
helped?
of black man. Huh?
Does it help like the price or the
No.
sell?
It's just saying those characters are racist, so they have to take them off the package because apparently white people were telling us that we're offended by it.
That's how it goes now. White people tell everybody what to be offended by.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's a lot of Uncle Bens. Uncle Ben
You
is
know what-
Peter Parker uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben is Uncle Ben the Rice Man.
I'm just like Uncle Ben Carson.
There you go. Ben Carson, he's my uncle, I guess.
But nah, I mean, who asked for that? Like, what is your point? What is your reasoning behind that? Like when they decided, okay, we gotta cancel all this. Like, who asked you to cancel it?
It
But
just
when he said, okay, let's cancel student debt, they was like, nah, chill, hold up.
Right. We could talk about that all day. But they are paused until May.
It's not
Huh?
canceled. It's just that you don't have to pay it till May. It's not like
I said pause.
yeah. So if you owe $200,000 in May, you still owe $200,000.
Yeah, but without the interest that's accrued over the last 2 years. Interest free.
Yeah.
So now it's called Ben's Originals.
That's what the rice is called?
Yeah.
But then how's he gonna be calling Ben's original when the original Ben was your uncle?
That answer.
You just owned him? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, it is Ben's original.
I don't.
Aw.
They take it away from the black community.
Nah,
Like-
they say, and I told you about the Land of Lakes, right?
Oh yeah, Land O'Lakes. They took the Indian off.
What
The
is-
butter.
Oh.
They kept the land and got rid of the Indian. Literally.
That's what they did in real life, right?
Yeah, so it's suiting. That's
Dang.
stupid. They got rid of Uncle Ben for no
I
reason,
never
man.
noticed that.
I don't like that.
I
It's
don't
the
buy
suits, man.
the Lakes butter though. Do y'all use that type of butter?
I don't eat it.
There was some Land of Lakes something up there. I saw it like yesterday. I saw Land of Lakes yesterday. I saw the package yesterday. I was like, wow, they really did get rid of the what's the name? I don't pay for butter. Like, there's so many food giveaways out here right now. It's crazy. I'm dead serious.
They give
Like,
away butter.
they give away butter. They give away milk. They give away, there's so many. They got a sharing table around the corner. They got a fridge and a freezer.
So y'all
You
just
could
go
drop,
and
you
get
could drop food
boxes?
off, or you could pick food up. They got clothes over there. Ever since COVID, everybody's been giving away like food like crazy. The church gives away food every Wednesday. It's like 3 or 4 different food. Like, they give away food everywhere now. Ever since COVID.
Dang.
That's a New York thing.
Yeah, they're not giving away food here.
Nah, it just got empty shelves out here.
Yeah, can't find cereal.
Yo, there's no cereal in the supermarkets.
No chips.
No chips.
We couldn't find. Remember, we was looking for.
Crispix.
Yeah, we was looking for some tortilla chips. Remember that
Yeah.
night? Without milk and couldn't find any.
Yeah. Vegans get on my nerves.
Why?
They get on mine too, actually.
No,
Why?
we discussed this already, Ron. Because, like, all right, you want to be vegan? Cool, be vegan. You don't want to eat anything to do with an animal? Cool. You know what I'm saying? That my heart, you love Mother Earth, you love all living creatures, except for plants, because they're living creatures too. But stop making fake meat. Stop making fake meat.
Yo,
It's
show 'em the
disrespectful.
bacon.
Oh yeah.
Bacon.
Nah, I think it's
Fake
embarrassing.
Chicken that's not spelled chicken.
How's it
Meatless
spelled?
meatballs.
So
Meatless meatballs? How are you gonna have a meatless meatball?
how is chicken spelled?
Huh?
You said
It's
chicken is
spelled
not
without the
spelled like
E.
chicken.
It's
Huh?
spelled without the E.
Okay, what's wrong with that? It's still Swiss
Sometimes they don't
chicken.
use. Sometimes they don't put the C either. I mean, they don't put. Yeah, they don't put the
CK
second C. They
apostrophe
put
IN.
CHI. They put CHIK apostrophe N.
So you can't spell words two different ways.
Not if it ain't chicken.
So I know somebody named
It's not.
LaRon spelled
It's not the fact.
LARON, and I'll spell LERON.
Yo, what else? They got the new egg out now.
Even now he's that.
So the fake boneless wings
But
do not count.
you are LaRon.
Yeah.
You talking about spelling something differently? Is this thing? But if you spelling something, you calling something chicken, and it isn't chicken. We got
It's
a
not
problem.
chicken. It's chicken.
You disrespecting meat eaters everywhere.
It's,
We
it's
gotta go.
chicken. It's chicken. You see, I said chicken.
Nah, man, it's disrespectful. It's
What
disrespectful.
about vegan
man.
boneless wings? You here for those or no?
What vegetable got wings? What about
There's-
almond milk?
No, vegan boneless wings are really good. They have them at.
I'm sure they taste delicious, but they're not wings.
All right, but what about the time you came out here and I had the I gave you that shrimp?
It was delicious.
See,
But it wasn't
so-
shrimp.
Huh?
I'm mad at the name, man. It's deceptive.
So
It's
what
false
should they call
advertisement.
it? Shrimp light?
Something else. Call it tofu. That's what it is, probably.
No, people don't like the name tofu.
Yeah.
Like we got vegan. What did we get last night to eat? Vegan
We just got tofu.
orange chicken.
No, we had sesame tofu. We had sesame tofu.
Thank you. Thank
Huh?
you. That's all I ask, man. Stop. Call a spade, man. Call a plant a plant. Don't say I hate meat and then name your food meat.
No, nobody's saying I hate meat. They're saying that we hate eating animal products.
Okay.
That's not saying you
Then
hate
don't
meat.
eat- So don't name your food animal stuff.
Like your vegan eggs this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it. One of them called like Simply Egg or something.
Just egg.
Just egg.
How are you going to be just egg and there's no egg involved? You disrespecting all ovaries everywhere.
And as a woman, a real woman,
So, a female perspective,
that is offensive.
that's offensive.
Hmm.
Eggs don't grow in the ground.
I guess that
Eggs
would
grow in
be
it. Huh?
the just egg would be similar to like
It ain't similar to an egg.
What about a Beyond Burger? Is that cool?
It's beyond me.
But I'm saying they call it Beyond Possible Burger. That's okay.
Burger, yeah, burger's fine.
But what is a burger though?
It's a patty. It's not
It's not a meat identifier.
the word chicken insinuates that it's a chicken. Like, I'm not. The word meatball insinuates that there's some meat involved with it. You can't have a meatless meatball.
But they're so good though.
You can't have almond milk.
It's just the
Why not?
Now that
'Cause
one I
you-
agree
c-
with.
Almonds don't have titties.
But you could drain
not a
almonds. You
mammal.
could drain an almond and make it to like a milk substance. You could drain it.
You can't milk something that doesn't have memories or whatever. You can't do that.
So should we
It's
call
not
it
a thing.
drained almond?
Should it be called nut juice?
Yup. Kind of look like it too.
That's how I'm gonna reference it from now on.
Don't do that because your daughter going around saying nut juice.
Yeah.
Like, mommy, I thought some nut juice was cool.
No, at school she drinks rice milk. So is rice milk not okay?
No.
That's what they call it. It's rice milk.
You gonna sit there going like this on a rice grain? Rice be screened, feeding little rice babies, keep nourishing them with.
Rice
No, get out of here, man.
But what
no.
is okay? So you're saying milk is like coming from a human? I mean, a
mammal.
mammal.
Yeah.
Or a mammal's tutus. Okay, what about
Tutus.
tutus, tatas?
Okay.
Teeth.
Continue.
Gotta keep it clean, right?
Teeth.
Yeah, but juice, I feel like is, I don't know, like even when you vegetable juice, like I don't feel like that stuff should be referenced as juice because juice to me is sweet.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
It can be
like
sweet.
vegetable juice.
It's
It's
juice.
juice.
So what is juice? Is what I'm saying. What is what is your definition of juice?
You get the juice out of the fruit.
You can't define the word with the word.
It's what it is. It's liquefied. It's liquefied. It's liquefied.
Okay.
It's not an actual thing that's made. It's liquefied. Whatever it is. Orange juice is liquefied orange.
Okay.
Tomato juice is well, tomato is actually fruit, but you know what I'm saying.
I thought tomatoes a vegetable.
Who told you that lie?
It's both.
Huh?
It's both.
It got seeds.
Yeah.
No, it got seeds.
But Google it.
So vegetables don't have seeds?
I gotta Google it. I read it.
No, I think
Definition of
I think a tomato is considered.
vegetables don't have seeds.
It depends on where you're. Yeah, because a pepper. What's a pepper?
Fruit.
A pepper is a fruit.
Yes.
We're doing our Google fact check. They're
Maybe a
considered.
squash,
They're considered vegetables by nutrients.
Okay, so right here, I mean, you says a fruit, but my man Google says, is a tomato or a vegetable? It's a vegetable.
Or
man
fruit.
Google said that.
Because it says vegetable. It says fruit or vegetable. It's both. I really think a tomato is considered both.
Wow,
It's
that's
bi.
really sweet.
It's tomatoes bi.
It's not gender specific. It's
Yeah, it's non-binary.
it wants to be known as they.
That's the
Those
definition.
those tomatoes.
Those are them.
Do all
those.
tomatoes have seeds?
Yes. Unless they genetically altered, like with seedless watermelon.
So then
And
that
those even
means we're
have
not
seeds.
eating no fruit. Because if the definition of a fruit is something that has a seed, and our fruits don't have seeds, then we're eating veggies.
What about peas?
I don't know what the hell a pea is.
I feel like it's considered
You know what a
like
pea is? Something that I don't eat.
a carbohydrate.
See, look, right here. Okay. He said, what vegetable have seeds? I don't understand why you thought vegetables don't have seeds. How they gonna grow?
It says tomato. It said
tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, cucumbers.
And that's it.
That's
Oh, no.
I was told that vegetables, anything with a seed is a fruit. Anything
Who
that
told you
grows
that?
from the science class.
How many years ago was that?
Was that Mr. Slutsky?
I know you're super
Nah,
smart.
bro.
I had the same science teacher.
Yeah. He ate chalk.
To weaves. Their teacher?
I didn't have Mr. Slusky as a science teacher.
Oh, you didn't?
That was in like grammar school, right? 5th grade, right?
Grammar school?
I think Mr. Slusky was Dodd.
No, I think it was Atkinson. No, I didn't. I had Mr. Slusky for enrichment or something. I think I was across the hall from his class.
Oh, so Mr.
Yeah, he
Slusky
was,
used to eat chalk.
we did the yeah, he used to eat chalk. I think he was a Titanic buff or something like that.
So he's eating chalk because he's trying to quit smoking.
So that was his thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So like, cause I had him as a class, like he used to take the pieces of chalk like this, and go act like he's smoking them, so he won't smoke cigarettes.
Why he just didn't get the little candy ones that they fed kids in the 90s?
Maybe he just wanted
Do y'all remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the little candy
the
chalk.
candy sticks.
Nah, they had when I was coming, they had the gum ones. You could actually blow smoke.
You
Wow.
could smoke?
It is like powdered sugar, something you could blow smoke out of them.
Wow. The media.
How much?
Media.
For real, he sent me this hookah. It said my kids. No, it's like my first hookah for my 4-year-old.
Okay.
That's so inappropriate.
Yeah. I don't have an argument on it. I'm just like, okay, yeah, it is inappropriate.
That's what I'm saying. The stuff that they create for people, it's the media.
I was gonna say, I seen something the other day, Lamont. Lex, you can't relate to this. I'm sorry. I watched. You can stay still on the screen. Oh, I watched somebody breach a world record for Mike Tyson Punch
Wrestling?
Out.
What?
See?
How? How?
He beat the game in like 14 minutes.
Oh, you mean the whole what? You can't
So
beat the game in 14 minutes.
he beat it
What
like
about the part when Little Mac is jogging with the pink sweatsuit? That's going to take up like at least 5-10 minutes.
they don't count that. They count when you're fighting.
Okay. He cheated.
How he cheat? He
cheated.
sold every round. Only person
Every
that hit him,
match.
huh?
He beat every. Oh, they just counted the matches like that he was fighting.
Yeah. Only person that hit him was Mr. Sandman.
Can we get some context for the '90s babies? Because
I
I
said,
don't know.
I got the cartridge right.
You got the actual cartridge?
Where's the ball?
Oh wow, that's probably
Yeah,
worth something.
Huh?
That's probably worth something.
Yeah, $20. That's how much I paid for it. It was less than 20. But the problem was, we went to the old school video game store. I'm gonna give you some context in a minute. LeRon, you can pull up the video if you want.
I'm trying to.
I went to the old school video game store, right, with Asia,
Uh-huh.
and we was looking like Saints Row or something, and I didn't, I couldn't find what I was looking for, but I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was getting it for my birthday or Father's Day or what, and I saw the game in there. I was like, yo, that's the only one you got. He was like, yeah. I said, for real? He was like, yeah. I said, give it to me. And I was like, you got NES? He was like, yeah. I said, how much? He said, 90. I said, I ain't got 90 on me right now because I didn't have 90 on me at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought the cartridge on the spot, like, yo, I'm going to come back and get it. Because he had plenty of NES systems. He just didn't have it. I just had the money on me. But I was like, I'm not walking out here without this game.
So you got a Mike Tyson Punch Out cartridge with no system to play it on.
I know where to get it. It's not a big deal.
Now, if you had the whole system, you'll play it.
Today.
Do you remember the codes? It was
007-373-5963.
What year this game came out? Like 1987?
87, I think. 87 to 88.
You remember the code?
He literally split them out.
Now, what's the other code for Contra?
Up, down, left, right, BA, start. Or if you're playing two players, it's select start.
I don't know if I'm impressed or not. We on a spectrum here.
What spectrum?
Some nerds.
You love using words. You love using words.
Yeah, I'm just amazed. Okay,
you
first
think
of all,
I'm
I know
autistic?
nothing.
Huh?
You calling me autistic?
No, I'm no, that's not what I said.
You just
I
heard
thought
that
that's
word
what
to
you
me,
meant.
Well, I do. I mean, people who are overly smart are on. Listen. We could talk about it, but
not that smart.
You
Really
just
not.
spit codes from '97. When the last time you played that game?
It's been a minute.
I know you don't like to give yourself accolades and pat yourself on the back, but sir,
being autistic is an accolade.
No, I didn't call.
No,
okay, I was not calling you.
It's a condition. It's not an accolade or a detriment.
I feel like you're
it's
like
a disease.
You're very
not
smart.
a disease, but it's just.
Let's see if I can pull this up.
No, I'm really not smart. I have
Yeah,
a good memory.
Just take it. Remember we talked about our goals for the year?
That's what drug dealers say when they're trying to get you hooked. Just take it.
Speaking
got it
of
wrong?
drugs, we can talk about that next. Your brother and his stupid show. And it's your fault, Lamont.
I don't pay his cable.
We'll get to it.
No, get to it now. I'm kind of curious what you're talking about.
Queens. How you gonna have him come down here?
Oh, Queens?
He's obsessed.
You like it now?
He's obsessed.
Yeah.
I told you you get hooked, right?
He's so bad that he watched it without me.
So that's why you mad.
No. It's stupid. I mean the show. I just am not a fan of the show. I will watch it, but it's just not my cup of tea at all. But
I mean, at first I was like, this is trash. And then I watched 2 episodes and I was like, I'm stuck.
I mean, it's catchy, but it's like the acting is not good. I don't know.
There's a lot of that going around.
Yeah, just.
But this is what I gotta say though. I told you this, Lex. Brandy don't get as much credit for being a cornball like Ray J get credit for being a cornball. And I think we need to start acknowledging how corny Brandy is. Because nobody
now,
huh?
I never thought of anything but.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I told you.
I'm saying, like,
who don't think she's corny?
She's not up there with Ray J though. Ray J is like
No, Ray J is extra. Ray J
So
talking
is
about
Brandy.
you can't break these sunglasses and break them. Like
That's what-
talking about you on the money. I'm on the money team. This and the third. You got to borrow my car. It's like,
I'll let you.
yo, she's
So-
not extra like that.
Okay.
No, she's
But
yeah, she's
she's
funny.
she is type. Yo, she got her ways, man. I mean, like when she was out, I was always Team Monica,
Me too. Me too.
and it just on the fact that Monica sings better.
I think so too.
Well, I was Team Monica because she's from,
LaRon, you wasn't even thinking about that town back then. Stop it.
What you mean?
Yeah, he's
You was still a Knicks fan back then.
Why you get so offended that I'm from Atlanta?
I'm not offended because you're from Atlanta. I'm just hating on you because you want to acknowledge your heritage, but you always talking about Black Power.
Martin Luther King's from Atlanta.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's not where that's where he was born. Well, that's where he opened his church.
I don't know. I think that's where he's from.
That's where he's from. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yep.
You willing to make a wager?
Huh?
You willing to make a wager?
How much?
A bag of hot sauce.
A bag of hot sauce.
No.
I accept. You're a little baggy from the Chinese restaurant. Nah.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Boom.
was born in
Boom. January 15, 1929, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, you win.
Yep.
So with that bag of hot sauce, you know what you gotta do with it?
Eat it.
Put it in some chips.
Nah. You just said a bag of hot sauce. It's too late. The bet is over.
So you're gonna like eat hot sauce?
You
for
should have
real?
gave me the. Hey, I could do that.
Okay. All right.
That ain't nothing.
Your next live, I need for you to shout out the bet and eat it.
There is a next live.
No, your next live. Don't you go?
I know,
You
I
go
said there
live
is
on
one.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Perfect time.
What's so good about Tuesday? And hot sauce. All right, here we go.
All right.
Glass
So
Joe.
I guess we can
Glass
talk
Joe
while
is
you watch
easy.
this. Because
Yo,
sometimes
first of all,
people.
Glass Joe should never be allowed to get out the first round. So that don't even count.
What am I watching?
This is Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Punch out.
This
You're Mario and the referee.
Yeah.
He was so lame. How you
What
let him
code
block
is
his
this
shot?
that what code is he using?
None. He's trash. He gonna tie himself out on purpose? This guy is whack. I guess that's the cheat code. Come on.
Watch. See?
I know that.
So yeah. He
gonna
don't get
back
up, right? He don't get up.
No, he don't get back up when you catch him with the flaming uppercut. The flaming uppercut.
See? He down.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what you were
well.
watching during that lot.
Yeah.
Tell your brother when you was watching it.
Oh yeah, so I was watching it during our podcast.
Your premiere.
The premiere. It was too long. It was 2 hours, so we can't do 2 hour shows no more.
It don't matter. It's still the fact that your audience, aka me, was commenting. No shade. I was talking. I'm talking to myself, and then I text him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then you see the bubbles, and then nothing. So then I call him. He's like, "Oh my bad. I'm watching." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, this guy is whack.
I could be asleep.
This guy's so trash. Von Kaiser. Yo, them names was mad racist.
Oh yeah.
Their names was dumb racist.
So was this his game? Like, did he get money?
This is Mike Tyson's game, yeah. This is probably one of the best boxing games of all
I was
time.
gonna say, do they have boxing games? It's
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they
Okay.
And Al Roker's in this game too.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Al Roker is?
How would I know who Al Roker? I barely know who Mike Tyson is.
Al Roker's like from NBC TV.
Yo,
do I
remember-
watch the news? No, I don't.
Piston
watch
Honda.
the
That
news?
name is racist.
It's like no, you know what's funny? The part when he and it's the second round, and so he's talking Chinese. I mean, sorry, I think it's Japanese. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's from Japan. He's not
Yeah.
talking Japanese. I used to remember every single word. Like I would know every word. And he was nothing but a fake Mike Tyson.
Yeah. So is Sandman.
So can you fight with Mike Tyson?
No, you fight as Little Mac. And you gotta get up to Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay.
This is Al Roker.
He doesn't look
He's
familiar.
like a national TV weatherman on ABC.
Somebody lost.
Oh man. Lucky you here.
Yo, what happened? You kicked me off.
I ain't kick you off.
That was like 1 second I was here, 1 second I was gone.
It's the Google Fiber.
Probably.
But yeah, this is okay. You want to show Al Roker? Yeah, they go Al Roker.
Yeah. So
He's practicing.
Yeah, he's practicing. And this is like I think this is like Brooklyn going into what bridge is that, Lamont? As you see this trail, that's like Queens going to like Verrazano
Not the
Bridge.
Verrazano, is it?
I think so. Yeah, it's Verrazano Bridge. You don't see the Statue of Liberty though,
Nah.
but you do see this trail like this.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So this is like a
Yeah.
bridge you want to pass? You want to walk on?
I could never walk on it before.
I don't know. I don't want to walk into Staten Island.
Why not?
I ain't got no desire to do so.
So what bridge you
Well,
want?
Italian got definitely the Brooklyn Bridge.
What's so special about that bridge?
I cross the Triborough all the time, and I see that sign. I want to walk that one just because of the sign. There's a pedestrian bridge over there. I want to walk across. It goes to Randall's Island. Other ones, I don't know. It's just the ones
I did the Brooklyn Bridge before.
You rode your bike or you walked?
I rode my bike. That was the worst thing I ever did.
Why?
On my bike.
Huh?
It was so
It
crowded.
was worse.
It was so crowded. Yeah, it was crowded. Crowded, yo. Like, it was not enjoyable to ride a bike on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Probably enjoyable to walk across King Hippo.
King Hippo.
Jesus, this is ridiculous. Yo.
Yeah.
This ain't got nothing to do with Mike Tyson or anything else.
No, I just want to play the background while we talk.
Okay. So I'm watching the news, right?
Yeah, for the weather.
Nah, it was just on.
Okay.
I wasn't watching it for any particular thing at all. It just happened to be on. Yo, you know the outbreak monkeys broke out?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. You heard about that?
In Pennsylvania? That was crazy. Like, yeah, it was research monkeys. And they had 100 of them on the truck, and the truck crashed, and they lost 3 of them.
It sounds like a movie.
Oh no.
Don't it? It sounds like Outbreak.
That is what movie is that? King Kong or whatever movie that is.
Oh, Planet of the Apes?
Yeah,
Outbreak.
that's how that started.
No, Outbreak. It's literally a movie called Outbreak about a monkey and it caused an outbreak.
And that's what happened in where?
The
Pennsylvania.
movie?
Did they find the monkeys?
They found all 3 monkeys and killed them. Would make it even more scary.
They said
in the movie or
in real life?
Oh.
They said they found the monkeys, but they didn't find them.
Yeah, I want to see a body.
It's not even a point that they said they found the monkey. They said they found the monkeys and killed them. They said they was using them for COVID research, which we have no idea if that's even true.
Yeah.
It's like there's a whole lot with that right there, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You need 100 COVID monkeys. Like that sounds real suspect.
In a truck.
In a truck.
Other animals. Oh no.
They had the monkey like Ross from Friends.
Or what if the monkey gets smart and takes over?
It can happen.
He gonna start speaking and tell you no and tell the ice truck killer he using his fork wrong.
Did you watch what's that show called? Ozark? You finished Ozark?
Oh yes, sir.
I ain't finished it yet. Is it good?
Yeah.
So now wait. So I noticed
there's so much happening.
I noticed on Netflix it says season 4 part 1.
Right.
So it's gonna be another season.
Yeah, they had I seen an interview with Jason Bateman. He was talking about. He said they're not gonna do a season 5, and usually the season is 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And they have 14.
Yeah.
So they just split up in two sets of 7.
Okay. Lamar, how you feel about Ball Bull? You being older than Ball Bull right now in life.
I wouldn't be professionally fighting at that age.
So they got the ages on there. And Lamar.
This was 87. Well, you older than him too.
I know. But he looked older than me than I look right now though, so I'm cool with that.
36.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got that head though. Pause. His head do look like a head
So
actually.
what's the average
Oh,
or do they have like
What time, like, boxers usually retire around like 35, 32, right?
yeah, unless you but not yeah, B Hop.
Yeah, B Hop, how long B Hop for like to 50?
He was over 50, over 50.
Yeah.
so how old is Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson now?
Yeah, but how old was he when he stopped fighting?
Fighting in his 30s.
Oh.
Because Mike Tyson started fighting early, like 18, right? I think he was a
Yeah,
champion
so
at 20.
22, I think. I know he was
How
like
old was Muhammad Ali
undisputed.
when he stopped? Muhammad Ali was pretty
I
old
don't
too.
know. I don't know. Even though I know the oldest one I know of that was still that became champion was George Foreman.
Yeah, George Foreman, yeah.
Like, he was like for a long time. He fought for like 30 years.
Then he started making grills. He
But
should have
And
he should have
he
made
started
grills.
making grills and kids named George.
all of them. Ain't
Yeah.
that weird? And he got like what, 12 kids or something?
Yeah.
Stupid?
I don't know. I
With
understand
girls
why he
and
did it.
boys.
If you got
That's so
punched in your
weird.
face as much as he did, I wouldn't be trying to remember all these kids' names either.
But it would have been cute if he named them all George, but like different spellings.
How many different
No.
ways you can spell? You can't spell George 12 different ways.
I feel like if you're gonna name
You know,
it
one named George,
you
one named Jorge. Like
yeah, you can like
George with a J. Like, come on. Nah, man. George the J-A-W. You got George is J-A-W.
he could have
J?
started doing
Like,
something.
what are you going to do?
I mean, all the teachers are gonna say their names wrong when they go to school.
Like Isaiah?
I can't
Yeah.
imagine his kids going to
Yeah, look at the Statue of Liberty.
That's the nighttime Statue of Liberty.
Oh my god. Yo, they did not try. They gonna piss Honda again from Tokyo,
Yeah.
Japan.
So who did y'all used to fight
I
with?
think
You only
the
fight one
words he was
person.
I
Huh?
think the words he was speaking, like when he get mad in the second round, I think he was talking like I think he was naming Japanese products. I think that's why I remember what he was saying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's extra. What else did I see? It was crazy. Oh, Fat Joe took over Hot 97
He
and
did?
Hot 97 and BLS because you heard about the fire in the Bronx
Yeah.
with 17 people died,
Yeah.
so
Thought
they
it
were doing a
was
fundraiser for that.
19.
Oh, that's what's
Huh?
up.
But
Yeah. I know Cardi B paid for the funerals.
no, she didn't.
That's not
She
true?
offered to. This is why it's not true to me. Maybe she.
I mean, to you, how is that true to you? Like,
I'm just going by the timeline. I'm going by the timeline. I wasn't there.
okay.
All right. Cardi B came out like yesterday they took over. Cardi B came out and said, I'm gonna, she said that people shouldn't have to suffer this, that, and the third. This guy's the worst. Not Cardi B, this guy, Mike Tyson. He says, she's like, she's offered to pay for it.
Yeah.
This is like a week after they had the funeral.
Oh.
That's
You
why I
didn't
was
pay
like,
them
what are
back
you
or
talking
something?
about? I don't know. I know they had a GoFundMe out. They raised like $1 million. I think Fat Joe raised like $1 million, and then he took over Hot 97 and BLS. But y'all don't know that station's out here in New York for hip hop and R&B, and he did like a fundraiser on those and raised money too. And I was like, that's what's up. That's what's up. Because what he was saying made sense. He's saying how people lost everything.
Yeah.
And they're looking. Some of them are homeless now, and it's not just for now. It's like this is going to have a effect on them for years to come.
Yeah.
So and actually, it was a newscaster that said that it was like $1 million seemed like a lot, but it's not when you're talking about 17 families and
Yeah.
lost everything, and people that decided to stay in the housing. All they furnished is probably smoke damage, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of loss going on there.
Are they blaming someone or like are they trying to charge the building?
Hey, they're saying it's because of faulty fire doors. The doors are supposed to close, so to keep the fire from spreading, and then doors weren't working properly. And this is where this is when I see these politicians show up all after the fact. They come out there and they're like, yo, they start talking about all this stuff about fire safety and we got to take care of this and we got to take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
These people were not living in these houses for this long and no complaints were made. Y'all ain't bothered to show up then.
Yeah.
Now the 17 people are dead. It's like, oh, it's our number one priority. It's at the third. It's like, you fake.
Yeah.
You mad fake. Like I don't appreciate you.
Yeah, that's how they give it up though. All the politicians.
Yeah, but
Huh?
were these like housing projects, or was this just
Yeah,
like? Oh, okay.
it was owned by the housing authority.
Yeah.
It
That
was
is
like
really sad.
there was like another one. There was another story a few weeks back about a housing um facility in the Bronx where the elevators have been down for I don't know a year or so, something crazy.
That's
And
crazy.
it's like I'm not. It's something crazy like
So
Big
crazy.
Bang Theory elevator, and
Yeah.
and you got like elderly people and stuff in there. They can't walk up and down the stairs. You know what I'm saying? They can't walk up
Hmm.
and down the stairs. They trapped in the house for months
Damn.
because nobody wants to come and fix it until the news shows up and say we're going to do something about it.
That's
And
sad.
it is. And every time I see that, I just be like, yo, why are you here now? This is not.
Nobody here now because everybody talking about it. It's a hot story, hot topic. You gotta come out, make your public speech.
But it's like when you do show up, all you're doing is showing me your true colors.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's just saying, all right, yeah, this has been going on forever, but we was just too
Ignoring
busy
it.
being
Hmm.
whatever, taking care of our donors, man.
Yeah, but
Trash.
I feel like every year there's a story. I mean, this one's probably really bad, but there's always like a story that comes out of New York
It's not just New York.
about one of the buildings. Well, yeah,
What
a
about
lot of the podcasts that I listen to, they're based out of New York. So the housing authorities, and there's another program they're always ranting about with all these issues, or like the electricity being off for longer than
no heat, all that stuff.
yeah.
That was another thing they brought up talking about
The
you know,
space
the
heater, right? Is that what
the
caused
space
it?
heater caused the fire, and they're like, we got to make sure these people have the heat they need. Like, yo, bruh, today like the high is like 20. Yesterday the high was 16.
Yeah, it's cold
You know what
yesterday.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you talking about now these people need heat. You don't think they needed heat before?
They needed heat in
Like
like
what you
September.
think you think all of a sudden they became mammals before they were reptiles? It's like, all right, it's cold, let's just go to sleep for a couple of months. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Disrespectful to even show up and try to act like you want to do something and you don't care.
They don't
But
care.
that's whatever. Nah, I know they don't care. I said it's disrespectful to show up and act like you do.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
you're
that's
saying the whole building didn't burn down?
nah, there's a few floors burned down.
Oh, okay. And they're gonna still keep
Some people are
people.
gonna stay. I mean, they tried, they got housing for people, but some people decided they're not gonna move out. Supposedly,
Yeah.
I wasn't following it that closely because I got tired of seeing the politicians. Basically, that's why I just like, all right, a lot of people died. It was bad fire.
Yeah.
I jinxed that too. 'Cause that was like maybe the day after I was saying to you how I had watched the news
Hmm.
and I was like, they always start every story off like, oh, there's been a fire here, there's a fire there, and
And
then like
you're
2 days
like,
later, that fire was like a real situation.
Mm. Yo, I know you're still
Kathy Hochul
watching.
looks like the
This the
Joker.
one that he knocked down. That Mr. Sandman
Sandman ain't
knocked
no
him
joke.
down. That's the only person who knocked him down. This whole thing.
Sandman's about that life though.
He kind of look like
Look at this
he kind of look like you.
Sammy Davis Jr. with muscles. That
Nah.
uppercut is so fast that the graphics can't even keep up with it. That's crazy. Oh man.
Mr.
I told you that
Sandman.
Kathy Hochul looked like the Joker, right?
Yeah, Kathy Hochul was the governor of New York. She looks so crazy, and she got a
Yo, it's
What made her to me crazy is that vaccine chain or
that
vaccinated.
I didn't even notice it until you mentioned it. The thing that, like I said, the thing that was crazy to me was the fact that, like, I was like, I don't know what it is. How I got this thing was like something about your face I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even like if you're ugly or nothing like that. It's never a thing like, oh, you're ugly or it's just like something about your face I don't like. It's like it's something off about you. It's something that I don't ride with. And yo, and I figured it out, but I was like, yo, even when she's dead serious, it looked like she's smiling. She's like the Joker.
pull her up. I want to see what
I'll
she
pull
looks
up
like.
after the
Yeah,
fights.
is she got an overbite. That's what it is. She's like kind of like Beavis.
Yeah. You know who Beavis is?
Is it Beavis or no Butthead? Butthead.
I don't know which one is which.
Butthead. It's like Butthead. Like, okay, you ever seen Eric Trump?
Yes.
The one they say is stupid. He looks exactly like Butthead. Like if they was to draw a cartoon of him, it would be Butthead. I promise
So
you.
I showed on the phone.
But
Okay,
Butthead
because
and
in
Eric
this
Trump,
first photo, she's like, I mean, it's like her face is like.
she always look like she's smiling, right? Like the Joker.
Yeah, it's funny.
There's no other. There's no other way to describe her look. She's just always, it's very serious.
This
A
is
lot of
vaccine
people
chain.
died. It's weird.
It's the chain
It
she
says
wears.
Vax.
It says Vax on it.
And she wears that like regularly.
Yes.
And the
She wear like I wear my crystal.
Huh?
She
That's
wear
the-
like I wear my
That's a
crystal.
governor of New York. That's like That's like
Wow.
Kemp walking around with Vax chain. Would you be embarrassed?
No, I don't care.
You know you love yourself some Kemp.
No, for the record, no, I did not vote for him. I did not vote for him.
Yo, Virginia, I forgot what it was. Virginia governor did something crazy racist recently. Like the other day, he passed some crazy racist law, and it made me think about you.
Not me.
Yeah,
What law did Virginia do?
I don't even remember. That's how
Mike
random it
Tyson.
was. Yeah, he was 21. Damn,
Mike Tyson was 21
yeah,
when this game came out.
Wow.
in '87. So he was 21 in '87. So 5.
So they didn't like level this game like up like they do 1, 2,
They-
3.
No,
They
I
never
think this is
made
the
it
last
again.
one that he probably got like them allegations from
Yo, they made him look dumb ugly.
yeah. Yeah, he put it to Mike Tyson though.
The only way you know he got to throw a punch, he start flashing.
Yeah.
You can't. And if you make it to the second round, you done because he's gonna do that uppercut like 3 times in a row.
What
He might.
allegations came out after this? This is why they couldn't keep the game going.
Rape allegations for what's her name?
Desiree Washington.
Yeah.
I only
How
remember
did
her name
you-
because it sounded like Denzel Washington.
How do what?
He remembered it. I told you, memory.
Because her name sounds like Denzel Washington.
Man, your memory is so sharp.
Yeah, remember like an elephant.
Okay, what's Denzel Washington's son's name?
I forgot.
No, you don't.
Uh,
You know it.
The dude from Ballers in that movie.
John David Washington.
You remember because you probably think he's attractive.
Well, he's not as fine as his dad. I like a seasoned man. Denzel is my fave.
Seasoned.
You know, a little pepper, a little salt.
Just say you like old dudes. It's all right.
No, that's not what I said.
Denzel's
I said,
like 60. He's
I
not seasoned.
know.
He's overcooked.
No, I mean lately, the last few photos of him are definitely crazy. He looks so different. I think for that last movie he was in, man, I can't think of the name of it, but he had to gain all that weight, and it just did not sit well.
What, for
But-
Macbeth?
Macbeth? No,
That's what he got out now, Macbeth.
is he big in it?
Huh?
Is he like bigger?
Honestly, I can't tell.
Oh, well.
Once I saw Apple Plus, I stopped watching the commercial. I'm like, I'm never going to see this.
Soda Pop Iski.
Yeah.
That's why he lost. He drank all that soda.
Yeah. That was the Polish guy, Soda Popinski.
Yeah. And Mr. Sandman. Super macho.
Super
man.
macho man. I'm not trying to fight somebody named who's super macho man. And Duke got special powers. Like,
Yeah.
and some of the moves are ridiculous, but
They
special
had a
powers.
new one?
Nah, I ain't never seen it.
An hour long.
No, we're not gonna watch the whole
of
thing. I
just
just-
fighting.
Nah, what? That's your man's, Von Kaiser. This is a movie? It's gotta be a movie.
It's not even Al
It's a
Roker no
game.
more. I don't know how I feel about this already.
I know how I feel about it. I bet you Mike Tyson ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, you don't.
I feel like it's trash.
It looks trash.
It looks like not like
I
you're
think it
doing
looks
too much.
better, but
I'm not digging it.
Yeah, they're doing too much for the. First of all, he got a tape around his belly button.
He had tape on his belly button in real life.
I know, but why? In real life, it's a cartoon.
Because in real life, you punch him in the stomach so much, you get the tape on the belly button. Bust his stomach open.
Nah, this is whack.
Is it for the Wii, maybe?
Yeah, it's for Wii, but still, like.
Okay, that'll make it a little better. You get your aerobics in, you know what I mean? Your aerodynamics and your cardio and all that good stuff.
Nah, this is whack.
I can't say this is good.
This is like too much going on. I don't like it.
It don't like you either.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Not
man,
enough.
what else goes on, man?
Had enough of that. Y'all don't like that.
Oh, man. So what else is going on, though?
What else we got going on? Huh?
I said in the world.
More people talking about that swimmer in Penn State.
What's
wait, let's
homeboy? Homegrown?
What's your definition of a woman?
What's the definition of a woman?
What's your definition of a woman?
What's my definition of a woman?
Yeah, yes. Not a trick question at all.
My definition of a woman is a female.
What's your definition? Just what is your definition of a woman?
A female over the age of 18.
What is a female?
A person born with female anatomy.
Final answer?
What happens is not a trick question.
It's not. I'm just...
You asking me if somebody has a sex change operation, do I consider them a woman? That's what you're asking me?
No, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm just asking you, what do you consider a woman? And
that's what I consider a woman.
Okay. You said
I gave you a person born with female anatomy.
Okay. And so
an adult female, that's a woman.
Okay. So we're going to
This is the whole 15.
Please don't try to trip me up because I'm going to embarrass you.
No, we just.
But come on, we want to play.
Nah, it was a clip that I came across. I'm gonna play. Hold on, I'll pull this up. This is on Dr. Phil show with Matt Walsh and two gender experts.
What do you consider a doctor?
Dr. Phil?
No. We can acknowledge that he's not a real doctor. However, for the show purposes.
Okay. What about Shaq?
No. I mean, honorary maybe. In somebody's college.
Do we got a sound on this?
That's Jesus?
No.
If Jesus said you're a woman, you're a woman. I don't want to hear nothing else about it. I'm not going to argue with Jesus.
No, I got no sound again.
Oh.
No system audio.
Jesus walk on water without jet skis.
Gotta go old school.
Because he ain't saying nothing.
Well, they are debating about the definition.
You telling me that's not white Jesus?
That's gay Jesus. Or non-binary Jesus.
No, I think he identifies, I think she identifies as a woman, actually. And her partner.
Oh, that's a whole nother. Gender identity is gender identity. But you can't, I mean, when you break down the anatomy
they
of
were
it,
debating, right now in the clip, they're debating on the definition of a woman. And so the transgender woman, he described woman and used woman in the definition.
All right, here we go. I got a clip right here.
With this left-wing gender ideology is that no one who espouses it can even tell you what these words mean. It's like, what is a woman? Well, can you tell me what a woman is?
No, I can't. Because it's not for me to say. Womanhood looks different for everybody.
Get the fuck out of here.
An adult human female.
And what does
Thank you. That's what I said.
Well, that's
how do you define a
someone with female reproductive organs.
Okay.
Someone who's, here's the thing. When you're female, it goes right down to your bones, your DNA. So that's why if someone dies,
Okay.
we could dig up their bones 100 years from now. We have no idea what they believed in their head, but we can tell what sex they were because it's ingrained in every fiber of their being.
Interesting. So I'm trying to understand your definition.
What are you trying to
of
understand?
woman is-
Nah, man, I
is
heard enough.
Female.
Hold
you
on,
said,
listen.
right?
Right. There's a biological female.
So what happens if we have maybe someone who is female, identifies as a woman, right? You know, cisgender woman, right? As you just explained, maybe doesn't have the ability to reproduce. Maybe doesn't have those organs that you're talking about that are reproductive organs.
I have answered the question. You stood up here and said trans women are women.
Yes.
Tell me what you mean. What is a woman?
Womanhood is something that, just as Ethan explained, I cannot define because I am not
But
myself.
you used the word, so what did you mean when you said trans women are women if you don't know what it means?
Right? So here's the thing. So I do not define what a woman is because I do not identify as a woman. Womanhood is something that is an umbrella term. It includes people
That
who
describes what?
identify as a woman.
Identify as what?
As a woman.
What is that?
Was to each their own. Each woman, each man, each person is going to have a different relation with their own gender identity and define it differently.
That doesn't-
And so
I'm not
trans
asking.
women are women too.
You clapping for this? Y'all motherfuckers clapping for this shit? Yo,
Wait.
You want to reduce women, you want to reduce men down to maybe just their genetics, our genitals,
No.
our chromosomes, right? That's what you're
What
saying.
you want to do is
that's what we are getting
what
today.
you want to do is appropriate women. You want to appropriate womanhood
Okay.
and turn it into basically a costume that can be worn.
You agree?
100%. 100%. Based on, like he said, it's not yo. I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm never gonna say it again because if you don't get it, you don't get it. Y'all motherfuckers are soft. You know what I'm saying? Straight up soft. Like everything is a situation that's not a situation. You sitting here talking about, well, I don't care. No, bruh. You're a woman. You're a woman. You can feel like a man. You can think like a man. You can read Steve Harvey's book front to back. Just like bro said, yo, 1,000 years when I dig up your bones, nobody cares what you felt like. Nobody cares about your brain chemistry. You are a woman. What about a woman that can't have babies? Okay. But that's still a woman. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Where we going now? Where we going? I gotta be called this. I gotta be called that. We gotta put a label on everything. Nah, bro. That's not a label. That's just science. Why does everything gotta need a label? Why can't you just look at half a glass of water as half a glass of water? Why gotta be half full or half empty? Why everything gotta be so complicated?
Yeah, you're right. But that's the way the
Like,
world is going. Got to be complicated.
man,
Okay, so
The
we
world
have
is
this
soft.
conversation about what a woman is and isn't, and then back to the transgender woman that is playing.
The swimming in Penn State. So you heard about this lady? The
Yeah,
one
I
I
heard about this
posted.
dude. I'm not even playing the game no more. I heard about this dude.
Yeah. Okay. So she said she's a Jackie Robinson of swimming.
Fuck out of here.
I don't understand what she. That's what I think. She's being a troll, or this person. I'm going to say this person is being a troll. It's like, all right, I swam 3 years as a male. I was a collegiate male swimmer for 3 years. Now my last year, I want to transition as a woman and become a woman swimmer and dominate. They said she's winning some matches by 38 seconds. You know how long 38 seconds is in a swimming meet?
You know how long 38 seconds is in a life.
That's like a whole race.
Yeah.
It's like you lapping somebody. 6'3". He's 6'3", with a crazy wingspan that been swimming his whole life. Now he's swimming as a woman. The average height for the other swimmers on the female.
No. See, this is my problem. This is my problem from jump on this whole situation. All right. You remember how I was talking about how Aaron Rodgers want to start quoting Dr. King? You know, every time somebody get into some type of situation, they want to quote Dr. King like it's their struggle. People want to talk about I don't got my badge card, I can't go to the store. It's apartheid. Like, no, fuck out of here. It had nothing to do with that. How do you decide that you want to be a woman compared to them not letting Jackie Robinson play because he's black?
Yeah.
He has no unfair advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People are using
He's just
like
happened to be of the wrong color.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's not discrimination. That's just you just cheating. You performance enhancing.
Yeah.
I mean, so my personal perspective, like I do feel like to respect people for what they want as far as their gender preference. So a transgender man wanting to be called a man, okay. A transgender woman wanting to be called a woman, okay. And as a woman, I don't take offense to a transgender woman also being a woman because I know there's certain things that I can do that I have the ability to do as a woman that they don't. So it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges, but they're both fruit, right? Like, all right, next. But with sports, as a woman, I would be offended if I was losing to a transgender woman and nobody was looking at that as a problem. Because naturally, transgender women would be stronger
Yeah.
than stronger, faster, more athletic, like all those things than a naturally born woman. So
It's just I don't see. Yeah, that too, but I don't see where the discrimination comes in that you get to be Jackie Robinson now.
no, and that
You're
reference I
not.
feel like is not.
I think it's trolling.
Yeah, it's not accurate, and somebody should correct him or her, excuse me, because like you said, race is something you can't control. I was born black, whereas trans anything, that's something that and I understand that they feel like they were born that, but you still are choosing to identify as that. I can't identify as a white woman.
No.
I mean, I
Well, you
could, but nobody's take me serious.
Well, you
They
had
don't take me serious.
what's that lady name? Rachel Dolezal.
I mean, but she still was caught up in the
Whoa.
fire too.
But she
Like,
got away with it a long time. Like, nobody corrected her.
people get away with colors like
No,
this-
people are transracial. That's the
Yo, there's
thing.
It's not a
I think
thing.
it's on Netflix. There's a show called Passing.
It's
That's
not
about that.
I feel like it's only acceptable and or
It's never acceptable.
okay if you are in fact I'm not, what is it called, biracial, and you look more like one color than the other, but you can't be a true black person with no
Nah.
white history and
It's
identify
never-
as a white. I mean,
It's never acceptable for you to try to use the struggle that black people went through on some random frivolousness. It's really frivolous. Like okay, that's my opinion. Maybe it's the
no,
life
it
or death to him.
is. I'm in
But
agreement with you.
like that's frivolous. Like don't what Jackie Robinson went through. Yo, I was listening to Bomani Jones, right?
Mhm.
And he was talking about how his mother was active in the struggle and stuff, and it was a protest in Oklahoma about some kids wanted to eat at some restaurant. I still never understand those. And they said, no, we're gonna eat here. And they told my white people spitting on them, kicking them, cursing them out, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because they wanted to eat there. This isn't you don't want to you're not vaxxed, you can't eat in my restaurant. This is straight up
You're
beat down.
black, right?
Like not you got to leave, the cops come and talk to you and you go outside and have a vigil. Like no, these were beat downs by the patrons and the restaurant owners. Beat downs. Dr. King comes down there like you can't stoop to their level. We're gonna beat them by showing how savage they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna beat them with love. And then you want to say, oh, y'all got a problem with me saying that I'm not vaccinated. I'm like Dr. King. Fuck out of here. You know what kind of strength they take to take a beat down? Like they were taking beat downs like that March in Selma, like that thing there. These were kids.
But not
These were
only
kids.
the beat down, but it was like the idea that I could be hung, I could be murdered on site.
No, they were actually getting beat down.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
getting beat down. There's footage. They're being beat down. What the hell is this guy?
I told you people are transracial.
But this
That's
is not a real thing.
he-
It's
that's
something that people- it's
is that Hakeem from wrestling? They used to be with
Now
Slick.
look at this girl. Look at her.
So this is another one of
That's
those
a white
things
woman?
where
Yes.
I feel like a woman, you being able to identify what a woman is, you can't identify what a black person is because everybody has a different.
I'm not laughing at
preference
you.
of
I'm
what's
sorry.
Black. Just
I was
because I have
looking-
dark skin or
Yeah.
I have wild hair or braids or black is not a physical identity. And so in this picture is stupid. Just because you guys are referencing black culture, y'all's kids are going to absolutely be white because it's genetics
Yeah.
that are
Again, I'm
fine,
not
which
laughing
is
at
back to the whole gender reference, genetics do trump everything. I mean, what you prefer, what you want to be perceived as, isn't going to overlook genetics at the
Nah,
end of the day.
No.
Just
Like the
even if
Kardashians. They do all this.
that baby will be born black, and we need to talk about Bill Cosby. It's just the whole section over
yeah.
here is
You can't be
funny. I was not
trans.
laughing at what you're saying. What you're saying is 100% right, but I get distracted sometimes. Wow, that's some straight up bull.
People are
Man.
idiotic. I don't
That's
know.
some bull.
The
This
world-
guy, don't. I mean, it is.
Oh yeah,
This
but
was
back to the swimmer. What else were we
Get
saying
that
about?
guy.
Well,
That's
like,
not fair.
it's not
just
fair.
not fair.
People scared to come out to talk about it because they're saying that they're gonna be called transphobic. So they got one swimmer that's coming out speaking
Oh,
anonymously. It's
See,
not
again. People are soft. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I guess I am going to say it again. People are soft. You're afraid to be.
Someone say it again.
Yeah, you're afraid to tell the truth because you're worried about how people are going to perceive you.
Yeah,
It's like you were given a voice for a reason. Use it.
yeah. So
If you don't like it, then fine. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It
Yeah,
is.
it's trans. They don't want to be seen as transphobic, which I think is a stupid term.
Yeah, I ain't afraid of you.
How
Is
is
it?
that
You know why it's a
stupid?
stupid term? Because if I don't like something that trans people are doing, I'm not scared of them.
No, but I mean, yeah, but like just like with homophobic, like
If
people.
I don't like something that homosexuals are doing, I'm not scared of them.
It's not
It's not.
phobic.
It's not. But that's not what the term references. That's not what it means.
Phobic means a fear of.
Okay, but in
Yeah,
the context of trans,
it's wrongly labeled. It's biased.
Yeah,
I mean, it is wrongly labeled, but in the context of what we know it to be, it's not you being scared of them. It's you being, well, not only you being scared of them, but you also deeming them as inappropriate or their views and beliefs to be inappropriate. Like that's what homophobia in this context reference.
That's
And
why I
then-
said it's improperly labeled from the jump.
yeah.
I mean, it is, but since we labeled it as such,
That means it's not right.
What about like homophobic? Like even just using the the pre part of the word is homo. It's like what
Homo
about Homo
means same.
sapiens?
Yeah,
What
it
about
means
Homo
same.
sapiens?
Yeah.
Homo erectus. You know what I mean? It's not. Yeah.
And another thing too about the swimmer.
because I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to,
Yeah. So another thing about the swimmer. So Caitlyn Jenner came out and said that this is messed up, right? Caitlyn Jenner said, I could have felt that way during the Olympics, but I didn't do it during the Olympics. I did it after I finished competing. So I'm not competing against women. And now they're saying Caitlyn Jenner's a homo transphobe.
But who is they? Who's saying that?
There's the people that are saying that we need to be offended by
Media.
Aunt Jemima. The people saying that we need to be
Media.
offended by
But
Uncle
what they're
Ben.
talking about, that's only like 5-10% of the population.
But that's
Everybody
the people-
else don't feel that way. Like
Yeah,
people who
but that's-
are watching these sports and seeing that transgendered people are
They won't say it.
dominating. Yeah,
They won't
know
say
that.
it because
You're not
they don't
seeing
want to
on
lose
ESPN.
sponsorship.
You're not seeing on Fox. You're not seeing on CBS.
It's
They
the
won't say it because
narrative.
they don't want to lose sponsorship.
Yeah.
Y'all
They're so afraid of
confusing
other
the-
people. They're so afraid of the backlash of saying the wrong thing about anything that they're very careful. But the Emmett Till, this was so funny last night. I was going to post it, and I was like, nah, because I wasn't really messing with social media
Mhm.
last couple of days. The only reason I posted the stuff from our last show,
Yeah.
and I posted
Were
the
you
thing
on a
about
break?
I just didn't feel like being bothered. It wasn't like a pre-planned break
I
or
won't
anything.
label it, but it sounds like you was on a social media break.
I was on doing other things break. It wasn't so much of social media. It just wasn't in my phone. I was doing other things. But so then I posted the thing about the COVID test because your mom asked me to do it. That was it. Like I wasn't engaged. But
Your mom.
we was watching.
I was looked
I do that all the time.
I know y'all do, which is funny. I laugh.
I do that, and I do.
He doesn't.
Sometimes I say to her, I'll be like your son. I won't say my brother.
have
but,
no relationship with her.
It was so we was watching the Emmett Till documentary, the final part. And before the show, they had a warning. To say the racial epithets are being used and sensitive material, people may feel triggered.
Mhm.
And then at the bottom it said text Steve to such and such and such for counseling, and yeah, they telling you to go get help. after you watch this, you will need psychological
But why
help
would
after
they even
watching this
air
movie.
it?
Huh?
Why would they even air something like that? That would be so traumatic.
Because people are soft.
You wasn't gonna say it again, but
I'm gonna say this. I'm saying it for the rest of this podcast, man. Yo, people are soft for real. Like, y'all so wrapped up in these things that you can't have an opinion. Like, there's nothing wrong with you having an opinion.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with me saying that your opinion is wrong.
Yeah.
But clearly it
That's true.
is. Because you can't say that no more.
I can say
You
what the
can't
hell I
say
want.
it. I feel like it's we give words the power and we give movements power. So if someone on the in a program that was of power to say something and be against the trans woman competing with regular, and I can't even say regular women because that's inappropriate, but birthed women.
Why?
I don't know what the
You gotta
correct
say
term is.
cisgender.
Okay, cisgender
Why is
women.
that?
then-
Why is that inappropriate?
I feel like you can have I agree with you that people are soft, but I feel like if you have a conversation and you respect all parties, the conversation can be had. I think the issue is that people have the conversation and they're disrespectful to a group of people, and then that's why they get categorized as homophobic.
See, that's a slippery slope for me too, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people I just don't respect them.
And that's fine. I mean, I feel like that's totally
just on
fine.
GP, I don't respect you, and I'm quite sure it's a lot of people that don't respect me, and that's fine. You ain't gotta respect me. Just
Yeah.
don't fuck up my shit.
Nah, you ain't gotta like me, but you gotta respect me.
Yeah, but as a parent though,
I ain't gotta
we
do
both
nothing.
have kids. Like as parents, if y'all's kids were competing against a transgender, I guess it would be a man for you, a woman for you, would you guys be offended?
Would I be
would.
offended?
Or not, I mean, maybe not offended isn't the right word, but would you speak up about
I
it
would.
being inappropriate or unfair or
I
unjust?
would. If I'm, like, all right, say, all right, let's keep it doing. I'm paying money for my child to do sports, right? Because sports ain't free no more. So I'm paying money
Right.
for my child to do sports, or my child is in college and she's got a scholarship, and she got to keep up her performance to keep that scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
And now the bar for the scholarship is set higher because you got this biological man that's now identifies as a woman competing. So that man that identifies as a woman is taking a spot from somebody on the scholarship.
But what if they're on your team, your child's team?
I'm
It's
still
bigger than
complaining.
you.
It's not fair. Like, what's the point of that? Like,
You
let's
know
like, all right. Say if somebody like Shaq was in college at LSU, say, all right, I want to play. Remember how Shaq was back in the day when Shaq came in the league?
Any male athlete.
It was, I mean, it was no other Shaq out there. It was no other body like Shaq that was dominated like that. That was fast, agile. Maybe, what's his man name? The guy who slept with 10,000 women.
Will Chamberlain?
Maybe Wilt Chamberlain back then.
The fact that you knew, right? Like
You
The
got
fact
the
that I
card.
knew
encyclopedia.
See, you got the Wilt Chamberlain card.
Monty.
right there.
So Wilt Chamberlain,
Wow.
like, 'cause Wilt Chamberlain was like a multi-sport athlete. So somebody that big, that athletic, said, "All right, I want to be a woman." He's averaging 200 points.
He's over 7 feet tall.
Agile. Wilt Chamberlain doing high jump and doing triple jump and running. He was like one of the fastest runners in the time. Not to mention one of the best basketball players at 7'3"
And not to mention he scored 100 points in one game. Averaged over 50.
against the Knicks.
More than a season. So, all right, here we go. It was only like 8 teams in the league. He had to score against somebody.
All right, now let's get to New York sports. We got the Knicks.
Hold up, before you
getting,
do that, look at the LA sports real quick. I'm gonna get to New York sports. They did something foul too. They talking about trading Russell Westbrook already, right?
they've been talking about trading Russell Westbrook.
When was the last time the Lakers really had an all-star point guard?
Magic Johnson.
You can't say Derek Fisher.
Magic
He
Johnson.
was all right, but he wasn't that. You can't say Nick Van Exel.
No.
None of them coming through. So, and then when they put good ones on, they had Gary Payton, they had Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Then they got Westbrook. Yo, they not meant that. They had Bowler blocking. Or was he pointing? Was he?
Oh,
shooting
Lonzo
guard?
Ball. Lonzo Ball's
Yeah.
good. But they got
But
him
he
as a
wasn't-
kid.
he
He didn't get a
wasn't
chance
that.
to develop. Now look at the Bulls, the number one in the East.
Yeah.
So they should have kept him.
All right, go ahead. You tell me about New York sports, and I'll tell you about. New
Okay,
York
so You got Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points, most points ever scored in the game. Gets the Knicks.
Yeah. The other
Now let's
girl
go to
scored a
WNBA.
whole-
Got Liz Cambage, who scored the most points in the WNBA game. Gets the Liberty.
Mhm.
Basketball in New York is not meant to be. Y'all say it's a mecca. Y'all say it's the greatest sports of all time or the greatest place to play basketball. But why are your teams getting scored the most points by individuals?
Y'all are. I don't like the
What are?
you.
Okay.
You're from New York.
I don't.
Because
What's
people
what?
always step up. Nobody's stepping up to come to the State Farm Arena. All right, nobody's going to Atlanta like, yo, I got to put on a show right now. The only person that ever put on a show down there is Dominique Wilkins. It's Spud Webb.
No, that's not fair.
Theo Ratliff. Like, what do y'all got? No, Theo.
We got
was Theo
Trey
Ratliff down there?
TL.
Yeah, what's it?
We got Joe Johnson. We got Josh Smith.
That put on, like, really put
Yeah.
on, like.
That was some
All
good
right, Trey
playoff
Young put
runs
on.
back there with Joe Johnson and Josh Smith and Budenholzer.
no-
I don't know.
But nobody goes on and to play there. Like, if you were a opposing team, yo, I can't wait to get to Atlanta and play some
That's 'cause
ball. Like,
we've
yo,
been
I'm about to
under a
show.
curse. We've been under a curse, and our curse
The
is
Knicks
finally
probably got a
getting
worse
lifted.
curse.
It's finally getting lifted. So watch. Wait the next.
Okay,
weekend.
I'll say this: the
right.
Hawks have not won a championship, right? That's true.
Ever. Yo, no. I'm gonna really get to you. So,
Let me
there's
finish.
some
The
girl
Hawks
you-
have not won a championship.
Oh no, okay.
The Knicks is one of the original teams of the NBA, correct?
Yeah.
They have not won a championship.
No, they won
No,
a
we got
championship in '73. The last time they won a championship, they didn't even get a trophy. They got a bowl. So, like, you know how you go to different stadiums, they show like the trophy.
Yeah.
They
it's
even
a
got that
ball.
there for us to see.
They didn't name it after that guy yet. That's not what it is. They just didn't name the championship after Larry O'Brien yet. That don't. Come on, man. That's
A
not
bowl. A
What
bowl.
was that's what they were giving out then.
What?
So really, they're originals.
I think they
But,
played the first game. The Knicks played the first game in the NBA, correct?
Yes, they
And
did.
they lost. See?
So that was
They
had
suck,
a
man. Just
special
say the
night in
Knicks suck,
Atlanta.
yo.
Nah, the Knicks can do better. They had a special
No,
game in
that's-
Atlanta.
no,
where they
no,
raised,
no.
they
Say they
raised their
suck.
banner.
Say
See, now
they
you want to
suck.
try to. I'm never going to say that. I'm never going to say
Say
that.
the Knicks suck. Fam, you lost the first game ever. You got the most points
They
going
could
on
do better.
by women and men.
If the Knicks suck,
Everybody, yo,
if the
well-
Knicks suck, why are they still better than Atlanta?
No,
And
now,
you
oh,
ran
all
that
right,
they're not better.
all right. Let's see.
Yes, they
for
are.
the time span that Atlanta been in the NBA and the time span New York been in the NBA,
How many times have Atlanta been to the finals?
the Knicks had the first game in NBA history and they lost. Like, look how long they've been there. You only got
Nobody
2
knew what it
championships.
was.
We've been to the
Nobody knew what it
playoffs.
was. Come on, man. Somebody had to win. Somebody had to lose.
Yo, you've been in the league for over 100 years and you went to the finals
Yo, your
twice.
argument holds
That
no
is a
weight.
98% chance of you
If you want,
losing.
you can rag on the Knicks all you want. They better than the Hawks. So I don't
No,
care.
they not.
Like, yo,
No, they
whatever.
not. If you go by time ratio, if stuff that's been
ratio?
accomplished,
What
How
do you-
long has the Hawks been a team?
He don't even know.
like late 70s.
Okay. Wow.
And we were already champions. by
Yeah,
then.
but you could talk about them Braves though.
Well, the Yankees got a lot more than the Braves, though.
Oh, no, they got a lot more than
We're not talking
everybody
about
in
the
every
past. We're talking about the
Every-
We're talking about right
sport.
now.
They got more championships than every
But
other
who's
team
holding
in
the title?
every
Who's
other
holding the
sport.
title right now, though? Right now, who's holding the title is what I'm referencing.
Oh, is it that? Oh, look, see?
You know.
Okay, I didn't
Oh,
how many
let's
times did the
focus.
Braves lose? I'm pretty sure the Braves lost a couple to the
There you go.
Yankees.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure the Braves lost a couple to the Yankees.
That says 2021.
Okay, but our soccer team is legit. They won like the first. It was like the second year.
What team now?
Our
the Major
soccer,
League,
what
Major
team?
League Soccer.
our soccer team.
What
What's the name?
is
United.
Atlanta United. But still, like
Their
I said,
second year. Their second year as a team, they won. So, and the Falcons almost won.
That don't mean anything.
That's a
They don't
pretty
mean-
big deal to almost win. That
They
means you
don't
came
play
in
against. They
second
don't play
place.
against nobody.
Who, the
Major League Soccer,
Falcons?
Major League Soccer don't play against nobody. All the real teams are worldwide. They not. No, that
Did
league
they
don't
not
even count.
play?
I don't got. I
all
have
the
no
real
respect.
teams are worldwide.
I don't respect
How
Major
you
League
just-
Soccer.
I'm just
I don't
trying
respect
to.
I'm
MLS
just saying,
at
I'm
all.
going to go back to what I said. Just say the Knicks suck. You can move on.
I will never say that. Not to you.
So
Raiders?
which is a better city?
I'll say it to another Knicks fan, maybe behind closed doors.
What's a better city?
New York or Atlanta?
I don't like cities anymore.
So Atlanta.
So listen, they were talking about on the news again. They had a poll about should they trade
Russell Westbrook.
what's his name? The Randolph, that's his name, right?
Oh,
I
Randall.
forgot the
Randall. Julius Randall.
Yeah, Julius Randle. They want to trade
Who's
Julius.
He's a
Somebody should
best
trade
player.
Julius
He
Randle.
don't know.
Now this
You
is
don't know who's
because
the
I
best
don't.
player?
No, Lamont don't know.
I can't think of his name. It just slipped my mind. But so they talking about they wanted to trade him because they was like, yeah, they should trade him because he had a couple bad games and he booed the fans. It's like, yo, you're not for the team.
fans?
He booed the fans back, so they should trade him. Like he reporting this on the news, like you're trying to get rid of him. I'm like, yo, my man.
So say
He's
your
not for the
statement
Knicks.
one more time. They're what?
Huh?
They're soft?
Who?
The fans are soft, right?
No, I said he's not for the team. He's not a real fan.
Who?
I said
Julius Randle.
the newscaster.
Oh,
But I was like, those type of fans are the same fans that brought Carmelo Anthony here at the cost of selling the whole damn team. Like, I'm not rocking with you. You gonna trade off their best piece because he had 2 bad games and booed the fans. Like, you must be bugging.
yeah.
But
Tracy L don't do that. But Tracy L got spit on by the Knicks fans. See, y'all just disgusting.
yeah, those are ride or die.
That's not right or die. That's just disgusting. You don't do that.
I would never do that to some. No, they were just trying to teach him that Jesus is real.
What?
The preacher is spitting in his brother's face.
Oh my goodness.
When that preacher spit in his brother's face.
Oh. Talking about Michael Todd spit on the man's face.
They were just trying to give him some holy
Which I
anointing.
never watched the video, by the way. And I don't want to. So that's so
I wasn't-
gross.
It wasn't.
Would
that
you
bad.
guys do that as brothers?
No.
No.
So it was the older brother doing it to the younger brother.
No.
How the hell? I know the bigger brother. I know the bigger brother, the one that got the spit in his face.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the older. I know the bigger
Come
one
on,
did.
T.
Huh?
You gonna let Ronnie do that to you?
No.
She already said
Well,
no.
One of us will have to
I
die.
have to get an answer.
Disgusting.
I'll let my brother do it.
Y'all weird.
You what?
Y'all from Kennesaw, Marietta.
We're not from Kennesaw or Marietta.
Where
You're
y'all
not from this planet? What?
Oh, Cobb.
I don't know where that's at.
It's
That's
north,
just-
North Atlanta. It's Metro Atlanta. You know how we do it down here. Everything's not Atlanta, technically.
They call it Snob County.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I'm offended. No.
You
So you
shouldn't be.
soft.
First time I ever spoke to you, you said that you grew up around white people and you went to black college because you didn't know what black people was like. So yeah, it sounds about right.
That's not exactly what I said, but that is, cultural experience. I needed it. Because I did. You're right.
Okay.
But look at me for.
God.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how I was supposed to respond to that, but okay.
No, because he said snob. White people are not snobby necessarily.
I'm just saying that's what they call Snob. They call it Snob County.
What do they call? Where y'all from?
Fulton.
Y'all from
I'm from
Freeport?
I'm from Fulton County. They call
Is that the county, Freeport? Or
the
is that
Freeport's a
city?
town. So
Oh,
they call it
town.
Freeport. They call it Port Knox. They call it Cashport. What else do they call it?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jamari.
Nasty Nassau. But you know what's
Yeah.
funny about that? Where we from? I told you the story before, Leroy. How I was in the Bahamas
Yeah.
and
See, they got national.
like she had to go
to Bahamas.
she got to go to the hospital, and I'm sitting there, giving them the information. It's like, where you from? And I'm like, Freeport. It's like, no, where are you from? I'm like, Freeport. It's like, what county? I'm like, Nassau, because Freeport in the
Nassau.
Bahamas is in Nassau County. Yeah,
Oh.
Nassau. And I'm sitting there trying to explain it to them, and they just not understand. I had to show them an ID, like, really, Freeport.
This is what
Like,
it
look
was.
it up. It's really Freeport. Like, they was not trying to believe me.
That's funny. I never put that together, but you're right.
Yeah, so there's a Freeport in Nassau in the Bahamas, and we from Nassau County, Freeport.
Yeah, I told him yesterday that I wanted to get flued out to an island, and then guess what he says?
Huh?
Oh.
You gonna say it again?
I wanted to flew out to a island. I got the closed caption.
She said she want to get flued out to an island.
First, now it says first get fluid out to an island.
I'm surprised it's catching fluid and not saying something different.
I think he said fluid.
Oh, now it's saying food. Before it said fluid, now it says food.
All right, she's trying to get flown out into an
I
island.
know what it said. I know what she said. I'm just reading the thing.
And he said he's gonna take me to Long Island. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. It's an island.
Yeah. Is it an island?
Yes.
Nah, it's a peninsula.
I don't know. Listen, New York is anything above what? Tennessee. So I didn't know. I didn't know that it was like a legit island.
I'm so damn confused right now.
Anything above Tennessee is north, and north is New York. So that's what. Well, we was looking at a map legit. I was like, oh, I didn't realize like those are all different. You know, like that's not all New York right there. It's like different city, country. I mean,
You thought Chicago was in New York?
No, because you know when you pull the map up. When you look at the map, depending upon which map you look at, like it looks like all of that is New York right there. Because New Jersey's really small. What? Like all of the states in that little area is not all New York. I'm gonna pull up a map so you can.
I wish I did.
Maybe you're.
I know what you said. She said all of the states in that area are New York.
Yes.
Yes.
How can all of the states be New York?
Because it's just all New York. It's New York like New York adjacent is what it is.
Don't try to make it sound smart.
Ohio's New York. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you right now. What I mean by what's considered New York and what's not to me.
Okay, here we go.
So I don't have my glasses on, so I have to like scoot up.
Oh, that makes it even better.
All right, so you see where Washington D.C. is, right?
Yeah.
Wrong. That's New York.
Maryland. Virginia's New York.
Yes. You see where what is that? What is that right there?
Which one? This
Columbus.
point.
This one.
Columbus. That's Ohio. That's Ohio.
That's Ohio.
That's New York. All right. What is this right here?
That is.
Is that Maryland?
That's Maryland. Yeah.
New York.
What? Maryland is south. Virginia.
That's New Jersey.
Richmond was
the New York. It's New York.
You realize Richmond, Virginia was the capital of the Confederate States?
Yeah.
So what's this right here?
This is Massachusetts.
Nope, New York.
That's Boston.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all of that right there is just New York.
To her.
To me.
What?
You see the Alaska, how close it is? I was telling her.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell her how close Alaska and Russia is really together.
Yeah, it's right there. In the corner of the map.
Yeah.
Lower left-hand corner.
5 miles or something like that?
It was something small, yeah. Somebody probably could jump from Alaska to Russia if they wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, they walked across it thousands of years ago.
They said a lady swam across it just to fight on.
She was frozen to death.
No, she did it.
But it's not that far away.
Oh no, I wasn't racist what that guy did. I said I don't think what he did was racist. He just I think it's something about the math law.
Well, let me tell you something about my brother. He'll have a full conversation in his head and expect you to know what he's talking about.
No, I was talking about the governor of Virginia did something. It wasn't racist. He banned mass laws. That's all.
Yeah, you gotta rewind because he wasn't paying attention. You weren't.
No, because once you started naming all the states that was New York, that was nowhere near New York, I just stopped listening. I heard you. I just wasn't listening.
That was funny.
If that makes any sense with you, I can hear what you're saying. I'm just like, this is what?
Wow.
Yeah, because you were talking about Virginia, and I said Richmond, Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy, and you just kept naming states that was New York. And I'm like, what is she talking about?
They're New York. It's
Okay.
north. And y'all.
That's why I was like, how can the capital of the Confederacy be in the North?
Um, you know, it's not a real history lesson for real. I feel like if we're talking about specifically, I think I know where most of the states are because that was geography. I think I got an A in that class. But when we're talking about history and culturally, everything is New York above Tennessee, really. But I'll give you Virginia.
I don't want it.
So what's considered South for you? Like a southern,
Everything
like a
south of the
southern state?
Mason-Dixon line.
So anything above Tennessee? Ain't that where the line is?
And Tennessee is west, so I don't even know what Tennessee fits in over there.
What? Tennessee's not west. It's still the
It's not
east.
west. It's not on the East Coast.
It's like in the middle.
No, it's not. What?
It's west of New York. Yes, it is.
It is west of Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
It is west of Georgia.
Subjective.
I mean,
It's not
subjectively, like,
subjective.
Bro, this is
You just said geography.
okay, but like, it's still
middle,
west. It's still,
middle.
but it's still west. Like, Atlanta's right here. This is Georgia,
To
right?
who? To y'all, not to me.
Yes, it is right here. This is west. It's
To
west, it's going
everybody.
The
west.
West Coast, though.
But it's going
We're talking
west.
About, if you're talking,
The
we're talking
west.
about
No, you think the only thing that's west is those 3 states?
no, anything that's not. It's not a flyover state. It's not in the middle of the country. It's on the East Coast.
But it's still west of us.
How is that on the East Coast?
Well,
not
then
even
I'm
in the
west
Eastern-
of you.
It's not even
Am
the
I-
East, it's not even the Eastern time zone.
Tennessee. Yes, it is.
Is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Parts of it is, yeah. I think it's
Parts
parts.
of it.
Yeah, half of it is. Half of it isn't.
Yeah.
So it's
Same
not
with
east.
Alabama. I'll give you that. Half of it is east. Half of it is middle, Midwest.
I thought all of Alabama was in the other time zone.
I don't know when it switches
Well,
over.
parts of Florida's not in the time zone either.
I know, like the parts that's close to Louisiana,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Gulf area.
In the Panhandle.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
You
So
mean?
what is
I'm
the
trying
southern?
to.
No.
I understand the Panhandle. I don't
Oh.
understand where the pan is.
What is the southern state to you? You said
The
below
Mason.
the line. But
Yeah.
name a state though.
Down south.
Yeah, like if you
to
say
me?
down south being in New York.
If I'm saying down south, anything south of Delaware, I would even include Delaware.
No, I'd say
sometimes.
like south of. I'd say like
South
south of
of
DC.
Delaware, yeah, definitely
See, I
south of
Yeah, like
Maryland.
after the DMV area,
It's
I'd
like
say
Maryland's border.
Yeah,
Maryland's border.
because Virginia definitely is south. Then you got after Virginia, you got North Carolina. So yeah, that's south.
I just
Anything
feel like
anything south of Pennsylvania, I'm throwing in there. It might be Midwest, but it's more south than it is north.
wow.
And then once you start heading west, it's like it's not even it's not northeast. It's not the same. It's completely different.
Yeah,
That's when you start getting those twangy accents. For
Yeah,
lack
I'm
of a better
looking at
term, twangy.
Kentucky and
like what to call
Indiana and
what to
stuff.
call real country, Illinois.
Yeah.
So that's south to y'all?
No, it's just
No, it's not
country,
south.
like-
It's just that they got that
Oh.
twangy accent.
yeah, Illinois is something
Yeah,
different.
but they would to me be considered flyover states.
Most of them
like-
come from like
most of
Mississippi
them.
and stuff, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what's crazy? Kansas City's in 2 different states.
Yeah, I know. I hate it. I always say that. Somebody broke it down to me. You know Terrence? You know T.
Maybe.
If you see him, you know. Because I think he went to school out there. And I was like, why is Kansas City not in Kansas? It made no sense to me. Because I always hear Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
And he was like, because the idiots built the city on the border.
Of Missouri and
Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I always heard Kansas City, Missouri. I was like, that don't make no sense. That's like New York City,
Where we should go
Jersey.
next?
I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at like Wyoming. Have you been to Wyoming?
No.
I don't know what even would be
I'm in Idaho.
one of the random like South Dakota.
I've
That
been to
sounds
South Dakota. I haven't been in North Dakota. I've been in South Dakota.
North Dakota is Fargo, right?
North Dakota is like borderline Canada.
Do you ever watch Fargo?
No,
Oh, you gotta watch Fargo.
Fargo.
I ain't watching Fargo.
Is that the?
It's a TV show that Lamont watched.
Yeah,
Yeah, but every time,
it's drugs,
every season
though.
is a different story.
Okay, that's right.
Oh.
I did see a little bit of
Well,
it.
then I guess I only seen the first season. Cause wasn't he flying to like Colombia for drugs?
Nah, that's not. You talking about what's your man name? Not Fargo. Narcos.
No, because I can't watch that.
But nah, Fargo's great. The last season they had Chris Rock
Fargo, and it's
as a like a
South
real
Dakota?
gangster. It's crazy.
Well, we're gonna drive to actually. We can't really drive nowhere because I'm not driving more than 6 hours, and 6 hours only gonna get us maybe Louisiana.
Yeah.
So like anywhere in this section right here.
Why don't you just drive, stop, and then drive again?
No,
Go anywhere you
I don't
want.
want to be the perfect.
You gotta drive. I think that'd be a straight shot.
You're such a dweeb. I don't want to be in the car like driving because you gotta
So drive
back.
6 hours, find a place to stop, then
No.
get up the next morning and finish your trip
No.
and get to where you're trying to go to.
No.
Or get on a plane.
Yeah, I just go on a plane. But okay, you can look on the map and find us somewhere else to go.
Yeah, I'm not doing maps with you.
You
You gotta use GPS.
Hey, what am I doing in Detroit? I've been to Detroit already.
Oh.
He said that I'm not your
Was it in New York?
Actually, it was close.
What about Chicago?
Wait, how far? Oh no, Michigan is like 12 hours away from New York, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I had no desire to go to Detroit or Lansing.
Yeah, we
Or-
actually
or,
drove. When
Where
I
they
was
got the dirty
younger.
water at. I don't know no places.
They still don't have good water. We drove all the way to Michigan when I was younger for my cousin's graduation. And then we like kind of did the scenic route back, so we didn't really.
How you feel about graduation ceremonies?
Oh, long and boring. Oh my goodness.
Like, do we need to be here for this?
No, we don't. And
It's like
I
the
actually,
people on stage don't even want to be there. It's like I've been in this place for 4 years. I'm ready to go. Just give me my
yeah.
paper.
You know what? So my brother graduated in May, and I wasn't forced to go, but I felt obligated to go. But I missed out on a trip that I was so sad about. I was like,
No, you were
had to go
not
to
sad.
graduation. But to get past the time, we were just going over the names. Me and my best friend were like laughing at all the names and stuff. It made the time go by. People have interesting names.
Like.
People just have interesting names.
What was the name?
I do not remember none of the names. Okay, I just know that it was.
Is your name interesting?
I think they graduated with like 400 something students.
Oh my god.
So they gotta go through all those names. And my brother's last name is B. So by the time we
I'm
got
out. I'm
yeah,
out.
that's what I'm like.
Beef
we
or bounce.
I'm out. I'm not staying.
We literally had
I'm
to
not
sit
staying.
through all
I
those
was like,
names.
what about my
Did you do
kid?
the
What
big
about
head
your
bounce?
kid? I don't know your kid.
But it was.
And why
I
they
mean,
got
it was cute.
and why we gotta have all these teachers and administrative people and keynote speakers? Nobody knows you. Nobody came out here in the hot sun and see you talk about something we don't
It
even
was
care about.
hot.
Yo, say my kids' names so I can get out of here.
It's sentimental. I mean, again, I'm not going to nobody's graduation that I don't like. It was my brother's. I don't think I need to go to nobody else's in the near future. Dang.
Which Mark
There you go.
graduate this year.
After G, we jigging out.
I didn't go to my own graduation.
You're not gonna jig out to your friends?
Well, the school's right there, so I'll probably
That's a
let
new
me.
one. Jig out.
Okay, he said bankhead bounce. I was trying to think of G. Like, what's the G dance?
Jig is with a J. Even the closed caption wrote it J. J-I-G.
Jig is with the J?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wrong I don't know.
But you can spell the same word differently. We had that discussion.
You right. Thank you. I see what you did there, my black brother.
Yo, I try to give Lex an example this morning how I'm a positive black Christian, right?
So I'm listening.
So we're in the supermarket.
No, we're not in the supermarket.
We at the supermarket, walking up to the door. And I
Did you
said, I'm a
spit in her
good black-
face?
Huh?
You said you spit in her face?
No, I said I'm a good black man, and I'm a positive role model. And I see these two black dudes, right? Probably a father and son. They had a shopper cart. They just finished it. Instead of them walking back to putting the shopper cart up, I say, I'll take that from you, my brother. I need a shopper cart. You need to put this back. Everybody gets something out of something. It was like, oh, thank you, brother. And she gets mad.
Why?
It's the antics. Like, he's just so dramatic. Like,
The whole story, that's why?
he's
Yeah.
just dramatic. Like, it was not necessary. I mean, it was a good gesture, but
You can tell you put on a show.
yes. And that's, like, I don't like attention. I don't like none of that. And he just always has to, like, be grand. So,
And she
did
don't like
that
it. So you
yesterday,
know how I
too.
am, Lamont.
I don't like that. He likes
so
to
yesterday,
embarrass
right?
me.
Huh?
I'm in the store. I said yesterday I'm in the store, right?
Yeah.
So my man out there, he doing something in his car. It's a gas station. I go in there, cash my lotto ticket, whatever. And I'm coming out, and he holding the door for me. I'm like, nah, brother, it's cold out there. You come in.
Oh.
See that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to get out there. You need to get in. That was my grand gesture.
So let me
Actually, I was in no hurry to go out in the cold.
let me tell you
Nothing to do
how I
with
got, so we can wrap this up with this one. How I got the other day. You ready for this?
Got.
Yeah, they got me. So
Who got you?
the tire boys. Let me tell you the story. So Jamari like, Dad, I'm hungry, right? So I'm riding with Jamari all day. Not all day, for a good amount of time. He said, can you take me to JJ's Fish and get some fish and shrimp, right? Or chicken and shrimp from JJ's Fish.
Wait, I thought that was that rapper boy.
It's an actual restaurant that's like all over the place. And
But isn't that rapper boy?
yeah. But listen,
JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish is a rapper. And check this out. It's only a gas station. So you can't go you gotta go to a gas station to get this fish, right?
Like Krispy Kreme.
You don't
Yeah.
eat out the gas station.
Yeah, but it's at a gas station. So anyway,
I used to do it every day.
we go to get some fish, get some shrimp and chicken. I leave the parking lot. I hear doom, doom, doom. Every time I drive, I'm like, yo, what is that, right? It feel like, you know how snow in your tire and the snow just got to break off?
Nah, that's a flat.
It was something crazy, but the car was riding smooth. But you hear doom, doom, doom. I said, nah, I had pulled over, right? Yo, it's this long thing, like, it's like, try to get in the camera. There we go. It's like this
You
long.
on the camera.
Huh?
Yeah, but you gotta realize in the camera it's like about an inch.
No. All right, but I'm
But I know
saying
what you're saying. Yeah, I know it's about a foot long,
like 18
a foot and a half.
18 inches long metal stick that's stuck in my tire.
Why?
So now I'm driving, right? I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh, what I'm thinking, why?
I was like, nah, this is crazy. So I go back. I say, Jamari, it's a tire shop in that same gas station parking lot. I'm pretty sure they put those things all around there so people get flat tires to come back around and get patches. What are the chances of me getting that happen in the same parking lot as a tire shop?
You know what you just put on the window?
What?
Racist store, Black Lives Matter.
And the guy couldn't figure it out. It was cold outside. He kept running back inside the tire shop and heating his hands up on the space heater to come back, try to work on the tire, then run back and heat his hands up and get the space heater. It was a movie. It was a movie.
Don't you got a AAA card?
It's not even my truck. But
It don't matter.
I'm
You
gonna call
got the same
AAA to
AAA
put
card I got, right?
patch my tire.
You got the same AAA card I got?
Yeah.
Nah, that come.
I wasn't.
And it's for free. I wouldn't have gave them the money.
Well, I didn't think to it till I got out of there. So I told Jamari. Then the guy said, he said to me after I got the flat? He said, oh, let me get that thing back that put the hole in your tire.
Word?
No, he didn't say that.
Let me get it back.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Was he claiming ownership on it?
Back.
I would have stabbed him with it, yo.
Either. Oh man.
You got any special guests coming on this week?
None that I know of. No, I don't even know. My first thought was I was gonna do memorial show. All the people that died last year. And then I was like, I don't feel like reliving all that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't feel like doing the research on it. So I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
So we'll talk about Betty White.
I don't got nothing else to say about that woman. I don't. It wasn't just Betty White. I mean, a lot of people passed last year.
Meatloaf just died.
I know.
You know
That what made me think about it.
Who's Meatloaf?
You don't know who Meatloaf is.
Is it real meat or is it like veggie, vegan meat? Crumble?
Well, actually, it's
White meat.
It's an artist named Meatloaf, but he turned vegetarian after a while. You know that, right?
Did he change the name?
Nope.
Meatless
It's
meat.
disrespectful. He disrespectful. Zen Master died too.
The Zen Master, who? Phil Jackson?
No, like a real Zen Master. It wasn't a Dalai Lama. I don't know who. It just said Zen Master such and such died.
What?
That's what it said. Zen Master something died at the age of 92. Like, okay.
Oh, and the M&Ms. I know you heard about the M&Ms.
Oh, that was again. Who asked
That's
for
what
this?
I do my research. I didn't see all of it.
The
I just see
M&Ms?
that she changed the shoes.
They don't want the women M&Ms to look slutty. They want the orange M&Ms to represent people with anxiety. Yeah. So the green and the brown M&M, they can't wear high heels no more. They were looking too sexy. So now they got on like sneakers, and one is like sassy, and the other one, for lack of a better term, look kind of like a butch, like a tomboy type. You know what I
Who
mean?
even cared? When the last time you seen an M&M commercial? Like
Every
Christmas,
holiday.
every Halloween.
I don't know.
It's
Every
only
holiday.
It's only
They
two
do
M&Ms, the
Christmas.
yellow and red.
They pass out because they see Santa Claus and they can't believe he's real.
Yeah,
And Santa Claus pass out. They're around for every holiday.
but they also Tucker Carlson said that they try to make
Oh,
M&Ms less
Lord.
sexy.
Huh?
He said they make M&Ms less sexy.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
But who look at M&Ms and think about sex? Tucker
People got
Carlson.
a lot of weird fetishes with food and sex, yo.
Huh?
A lot of people got fetishes with, somehow connecting food with sex.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Can you hear that?
Hear what? Somebody farted?
No, Jamari using the microwave. And he dancing in front of the microwave.
It's just
Sound
like
about right.
a fan's loud.
Oh yeah, I had to hear that.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Do y'all have a toaster?
Not anymore. Oh, you mean like a regular toaster? Yeah, we do. No, we used to have a toaster oven. They got rid of it.
I was shamed earlier for not having a toaster.
Should be.
I don't fuck with none of y'all. It's a wrap. Unfortunately, this is our last day. Take me home.
All right, cool.
Take me home.
All right, I'll take you home. We'll wrap it up.
Okay.
What just happened?
Cause bro,
Why? Because you got some of this
his bully,
toast. You want to go home where there's no toast at?
No, I don't have no toast. I have a gas stove, so like anytime I need something toasted, I just sit it on there.
Yeah, but it takes longer.
I don't feel like it takes longer.
It's like, I don't know. Just
You talking about inside the stove?
No, on
she
top.
turned the fire on and
Yeah,
put like the
turn it-
bread on top of it and flip
you
it
just
over once
weird.
it.
You gotta flip it over.
I mean, I guess I could
It's
just
like
pop it in.
you're
the
talking about you slaving in the kitchen. Like why are you giving yourself extra work?
You know what? You're right.
Tell
And
her
with
to
that
buy a
being
toaster.
said,
Why buy that girl a toaster?
he said that's what I was about to say. You said he hates going over my house and seeing stuff that irks him. So he's just, oh, you got a package. He'll like order something on Amazon. I'm like, oh, okay, I do need this, I guess. So with that being said, you and your son got a problem with me not having a toaster. Fix it.
See what you
Well,
did.
just
Why?
bring your own toast, man.
And you gotta pack a toaster every time you come to my house.
Yeah.
I never even
Just put
used-
public
I really
toasters in a
used
Ziploc bag and
Did you
then
grow
roll
up with
them
a
up when
toaster?
you did.
We had a toaster in the house, yeah. What I need a toaster for? Here's the thing.
Toast,
No, my
egg and
home,
waffles.
my home that I purchased was not
Egg and
my
muffins.
long-term home. My yeah, so I just didn't never buy a toaster, and I
What? I gotta do anything.
I just saying
I was
like
about to say, like, you
I
can't
didn't
pack
buy
up a toaster and take it
there's
with you.
like I don't have a
It's
strainer.
not like a refrigerator.
I don't have a strainer because I just never bought a strainer because I wasn't supposed to be there that long.
But it's not like that's something hard to bring with you to the next place.
Well, it's,
You got a new place, you got to buy a new toaster. It's not like it's a couch.
I just wanted my new place. Like in my head, I was buying a new place, and I wanted certain appliances and certain things. So I didn't want to like buy all this like a la carte stuff now and then have to switch it up later.
So you can't move until you got enough money to buy all the stuff you want to put in the house.
No, that's the thing. The plan switched because I ended up buying the house, and I'm not moving no time soon. So I guess now I can get all the stuff that I wasn't gonna get.
I think I'll get her this one right here, man.
What's so special about this?
Why?
No,
Hell
bros.
Hell
$200
no.
toaster?
No.
It's a see-through toaster, so you can see.
You know I don't like
it's,
that.
It's a see-through
But you
toaster,
know
so you can
what?
see how dark everything is before it pop up.
I don't like that.
Somebody made a good point to me. Like when I be saying, stuff this costs way too much, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what? If you got the money and that's how you want to waste your money, go for it.
$200 on a toaster?
If you got it and it's your money, do what you want, man.
Write a review.
I ain't buy it yet.
I just look at it like I wouldn't do it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, different colors.
No, you know that. No.
That Chrome look alright.
I'm so stupid.
That's
I'm
See, the
more
Chrome
looking
is
at
out of
cars than
stock. The Chrome is
toaster.
$250.
I'm thinking the toaster's changing colors, not the toaster. I'm not even looking at it. Wait, they cost different prices for different colors?
Well, the Chrome is
Yeah.
$250, and the other one's $200.
But I think I would want the Chrome one. So
You would?
yeah. I
You
feel like
paying $50 for a color?
it would go in the new kitchen. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. I'm not buying no.
They made pancakes and an egg in that toaster?
No, they just got
No.
an example.
Oh, look, they have an egg holder
Yo, they
and a butter spatula.
their breakfast is mad futuristic.
Look at that.
It's cute. But it's
Easy to
not
clean. That's
necessary.
cool. That easy to clean is very.
They don't have no reviews.
And come on, a white woman?
Yeah.
Give me one too. I'll pay $200 for that.
Look
I
at
just
her.
wake up in the morning, the white lady sitting there making my toast for me.
Kara. She looks Spanish, honestly.
I'll take
No,
that
she
too.
looks Asian. You eat toast every morning?
No.
Do you eat breakfast?
Yeah.
How you got a
Oh, it's buttered too, right? It looked like it was.
feel like you turn it on?
They don't even do 2 slices? No, I'm disappointed.
It's supposed to do a whole loaf, huh? For $200.
See,
And it's big.
You wouldn't want
Look
to
how
come.
big
You wouldn't
that
wake up in the
toast
morning and there's a woman out there with an apron on, smiling at you with your food. I'm good with that, man.
How would you like your toast today, sir?
so you get to see it. That is a lot of money for a toaster, though. $200.
And it don't even look toast. It's enough for me.
Why
Just
not?
grab a like $20 one off of Amazon or something.
You know what this one?
No, why do
I don't
If
even
I
want a
came
toaster.
through with this one, would you be
I
mad
want
at
a
me?
maid.
I would be.
That's what I want. Damn, a toaster.
So you want
You
a
want a-
maid?
I just want a maid.
I know that would be nice.
That's racist.
Maybe you could ask for that for like your birthday.
The one a maid?
Yeah.
No, that's not racist. That's I don't feel like cleaning up.
Are they gonna be like?
Half the time I don't cook just because I don't want to do dishes. It's as simple as I don't want to do dishes. I ain't cooking.
Wow.
Look at that bagel.
Why are we watching a toaster? In you?
That's a good question. It's on a loop too.
Why not?
He's so gentle with the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. There go your 4 slices that y'all was crying about.
That ain't no real toast. What is that?
It's a cup of bread.
They had a whole production for toast. Shout out
This
to
is
the
crazy.
Magic Mix.
Yo, nothing. I'm just thinking about the first time I ate real hash browns.
Huh?
What are real hash?
First time I ate real hash browns, I really thought the McDonald's things was hash browns. It's like what the hell have I been eating all this time? Like, well, this is not a. those things are trash.
Real hash browns.
All right, let's wrap it up with one last story of mine that I love. The McDonald's story with the orange juice and the folded egg.
Oh God, I was a lot angrier back then. This is what made me. You gotta understand, yo. If I was 5 minutes late to work, that means I just didn't show up to work. So now I was working for transit. So you 5-10 minutes late, they send you home, and you get written up. It's like a really bad thing. And I had to go I had to take Asia home or pick Asia up. I'm not sure. Before work, and I went to McDonald's to get her breakfast, so I could give her breakfast and then shoot out to work. And I'm at the McDonald's drive-thru, ordered breakfast. They got me waiting. Dude come and he handed me my orange juice, right? And then it's like longer and longer and longer and longer. And then he finally comes back to the window. This son of a bitch says, "Do you want your egg folded or scrambled?" I looked at him and said, "What?" He said, "You want?" I said, I just want my food." And then it was like another 2-3 minutes went by. I just took the orange juice, threw it through the window, and drove off.
I had no idea why this man did that. He didn't say that rude to you.
Because I was late to work and I was mad.
I say for the workers that work at McDonald's had no idea why you did that.
Over a damn folded egg.
So were you late?
No, I wasn't late. I left. That's not the point. It's
Folded
not the point. It's
or
like, yo,
scrambled?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't know you had
It
a
wasn't
choice
even.
either.
There wasn't even a line. It wasn't even a line there. It's like I pulled up. I was the only car in the window. It's like just these people just didn't want to work,
Yeah.
and I did. I had to get to work.
So you got no egg.
I got no nothing.
Did you pay for it?
I don't even remember. I just know I'm sitting there with a damn orange juice waiting for my food.
You could have at least kept the orange juice, man.
Huh?
You could have kept the
I didn't care about the money.
Yo, I ain't told him. I know they probably like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
You banned from McDonald's and don't even know it.
I've been back there 1,000 times. Nobody stays in that place for a long time.
That's true.
It's McDonald's.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to get ready. Oh, it's time for the game.
Who playing?
Oh, it's playoffs.
Oh, I got a movie for you. You like action?
Yeah, I do. Lex don't.
Oh man, I'm all about that action, boss. Nobody. That the movie Nobody. I watched that yesterday. That's official right there.
Where is it?
It's this dude, and he just basically.
Where? Not what is it?
Huh?
Where is it?
Where? Oh, no, not Netflix. HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max.
You know it.
Yeah, it's dope, yo. And the best part about it was like in the end, you Better Call Saul,
Mm-hmm.
the RZA, and Doc Brown from Back to the Future up against an army.
She don't know none of those people.
Mm-mm.
You don't know the RZA? You don't know Better Call Saul?
I know. Wait, is that like the show, right?
What, RZA?
Better Call Saul?
It was a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
From
the show. Okay, I
Breaking
know
Bad.
who that is. Well, I don't know who he is, but I know the rest.
You don't know Christopher Lloyd. You don't know Back to the Future. You don't know Doc Brown.
Oh, is that the one that was in the car? The crazy one?
Yeah, Great Scott.
With the hair?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Great
But
Scott.
she don't know the
Great
RZA.
Scott with the shot, yo.
But she don't know the RZA.
Y'all are like 50 years my senior.
You don't know the Wu-Tang Clan?
I do know who Wu-Tang Clan is.
Who is he?
So how you don't know the RZA?
Wu-Tang
Yeah,
Clan?
who's
It's a group.
It's a group or is it a person?
No, it's a group.
You telling me or asking me?
I'm telling you, it's
Okay.
a group. Well, we'll give you a update on it.
Huh?
She said we give you an update on it.
I'm baffled that you don't know who the Wu-Tang Clan is.
I do know who.
All right, name 4 members from the
I
Wu-Tang
don't
Clan.
know. I
Name
can't
4.
I can't. They have a yellow symbol that almost looks like a Batman. That's basically what I know about them.
It's a W. Old dirty bastards rolling over his grave right
I'm
now.
not a huge hip hop fan, and I was, I'm a little bit younger than y'all.
How much younger is a little bit younger?
I'm a lot of bit younger than you. I'm
Well, I'm
almost
sure
your
you are.
daughter's age.
That's not what I asked you.
How much?
How
much?
old are you?
I'm 30.
You don't know how old you are?
Well, because I was about to say I'm 30. I'm 30. I am 30 years old officially.
You're 30 years old.
I'm 30.
And nah, that's no excuse. Asia knows who the Wu-Tang Clan is.
You said she does?
Of course she does.
Well, her dad's a hip hop head. Of course she does.
That has nothing to do with it.
You know what I listened to growing up? Gospel. And old school R&B. That was where my mom's reach for contemporary music went. Anything outside of that was sinful.
Sinful?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, as I've gotten older, I've been able to.
Nah, but explain why you don't know what the Wu-Tang Clan is. You probably know none of these people on my wall, though. Oh, you only can see two anyway, so yeah, you don't know.
She know who Tupac is.
Yeah, I know hip hop.
How you know Tupac and don't know the Wu-Tang Clan?
I do know who the Wu-Tang Clan is. I just can't name them all. I can't name them.
You can't name any of them.
Okay, I can't name any of them.
You ever heard of Method Man?
What about?
I do know Method Man, but not because of music.
He's the Wu-Tang Clan.
I know Method Man because of the show. Pimp My Ride? Is
What
that
show?
Method Man? All
What
right,
show?
good night.
He's like gonna Pimp My Ride. She told Exhibit is that's the name.
All right, I'm done. See, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Yo, you started watching Ghost?
Huh?
You started watching Ghost?
Nah.
Yo, it finally started getting good.
Okay.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Who?
You.
Why?
So he liked to make a fool of me every time.
Wait, what happened?
You said Pimp My Ride. Nobody told you to say Pimp My Ride.
He likes embarrassing me, but I think I do know who Method Man is. I think I do. If you put him in a lineup, I would know.
It's just if you don't, you don't. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure there's a lot of people who don't know who Method Man is.
You went to HBCU. You don't know who Method Man is.
He is not black culture.
Yes, he is.
Well, for the people listening, I apologize.
You know who the Old Dirty Bastard is?
Old Dirty Bastard, yes.
Name one thing
He's
about
from the
the Old Dirty
Wu-Tang Clan.
Bastard.
He got like crazy hair.
No, Old Dirty Bastard is dirty and stinking. A-Sign Unique rolling. See? You know that?
With the Knights on the Creeps.
Y'all too old.
Old Dirty Bastard is dirty and stinking.
Yo, we did it again, man.
Yo,
did it
try to
again.
watch the Hulu
Yeah, we did another
series,
12 episode.
What's the time? 2 hours and 2 minutes.
I said we did another 2-hour episode.
Wow.
It's because I'm here. Your brother likes talking to me.
I don't. You frustrate me in so many ways.
I love you too, Monty.
Yo, it's been a good show.
You gonna let him say that to me?
He ain't say nothing to you. He said it's been a good show.
I didn't say nothing at all.
Okay.
It's
Y'all
like if
know
I
I'm
called LeBron a
sensitive.
nigga, he wouldn't respond.
Y'all know I'm sensitive, so.
And you call me that word, I don't respond to it because I'm not that.
Yo, your mom told me her son's name was not Ronnie, and that took me out. Okay, I legit told him I can't call him that no more.
Then you called him at least 3 times in the last 15 minutes.
But only because he told me, he gave me the permissions. If your mom is listening,
Oh, she will.
he gave me permission. I said, bro, I can't call you that no more. Your mom legit said that's not your name.
Not your name.
And then I was like, well, I can't call you that. And then he was like, it's okay. You can call me that. And so that's why I'm calling him that now.
So basically, Ron, she's trying to blow up your spot.
I don't care.
I know you shouldn't. You're a grown-ass man.
All right, well, tune in next
Your own
week, guys,
house.
to Broken Traditions Times Unstructured Conversations presents the Breaking Structure podcast. Special guests may or may not be present. Okay, bye.
I don't even know what just happened, but okay.
I did take over from 99 and 2000s.
You wasn't even born.
All right. All right, leave 5 stars. We made it this far, and like this content. You see it on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you'll be alerted when every Monday we drop this episode. Right.
Bye.
Back on schedule.
Yeah, back on schedule. Yep.
All right.
All right. Later.
Later.